Welcome. I mean that's all I had.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is
welcome to the cat wanting to get my fucking food cast. These are my gummy worms. I stole them fair and
cats can't eat gummy worms. I'm pretty sure cats can't eat gummy worms.
I mean, I'm sure they can, but they shouldn't.
Can a gummy worm kill a cat?
It's kind of like string. String can kill a cat, technically.
Wait, what the fuck?
What's up, Monroe?
My fucking mute key is rebound. I was trying to mute myself and I noticed it didn't work. My fucking mute key came unbound somehow.
Alright, well, if you're joining us, welcome to the Escape Pod episode, what?
5.
500.
No.
5, God, no, not 5.
We'll disband long before that.
Yeah.
It's alright. Edit in a text-to-speech voice saying what the episode name is. Welcome to episode...
No, that's too hard. That's not for our level of quality.
That's too hard.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Monroe, you know our level of quality. I only decide to put quality in stuff when I'm really fucking bored.
Yeah, like how I'm not gonna edit out me ruffling this bag of gummy worms.
Oh God, no. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I had a joke for this, but then I forgot it completely.
If you want to, we can just cut this out and take the joke.
No. Keeping this in. We're keeping this awkward as fucking started.
Yeah, what a great start. So Comic-Con.
No, we can't operate the Comic-Con.
No.
Yeah, hold up.
We gotta grab him by the balls and lead him in.
Oh, whoa. Oh, okay. Oh. Alrighty then. All right.
I don't think that was the quote.
No, it wasn't. Hey, welcome to the Escape Pod number 5. This is me, Coby. I'm your host, Coby. This week again we have Cable.
Hey, I missed last week, but it was for a good cause. I helped Germany.
He helped me.
Monroe. Yeah.
I am Monroe.
And then we have Carlos.
Hey everybody.
Yeah. Well, fuck.
What a shitty
this is
fucking
awkward.
intro.
God, this is horrible.
Is so
hey everybody.
bad.
No, you ruined it, Carlos. Hey everybody. Why not just do the YouTuber clap and say, "Hey everybody, and welcome back to fucking Dicks in My Asshole, Volume 800."
Who the fuck just opened a can?
That was me.
I just had PTSD.
Yeah, I said one intro, but ruffling so much food in the mic is completely fine.
It's fine.
No, you ready for this? Hello, gamers. Welcome back to GamersRiseUpHQ.com. I am your host, Gamesery Boss. I'm here to tell you how gamers are being oppressed as minorities.
No. It's hey guys, welcome to my YouTube tutorial on how to tie a noose to hang up those filthy Hispanic neighbors next door that won't shut up and turn on the vacuum cleaner.
He said neighbors. He said neighbors, everyone.
He said neighbors.
Yeah, but I did say Hispanic.
Look. As funny as it is, I don't want this channel just to be known for race jokes.
Well, we're not doing a great job about making it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a little too late about that. But,
no, we're also known for mediocre gameplay videos that are uploaded so haphazardly.
That's too much of a compliment. Mediocre.
No, I'm not talking about Carlos. I just mean about how haphazardly we upload them.
Hey, it's not our fault. We have real life work because this isn't paying us anytime soon.
Yeah, but the thing is, YouTube
Space intro looked good,
and the race jokes are going to really help that.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, it'll help us reach a demographic, not the one we want. But I'll take anything at this point.
YouTube loves.
Hi guys,
jokes.
welcome to my Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna do a social experiment. I'm gonna run out there and say the race war starts now, and then just punch the first colored person I see. I wonder how we're gonna go.
Are you trying to like? Are you trying to be like Prank Invasion but with Leafy's voice?
Oh god.
Yo, I haven't heard that name in like a while.
Hey everybody, this is the Leafy Invasion, and today the race war starts now.
Fuck, I think I can't.
Let me go ahead and rant and no, let me go ahead and rant and let me go ahead and rant, like ramble and rant on while showing mediocre surfing gameplay.
What do you mean? Look,
God, do you remember fucking Leafy is here, right, Carl?
Yes, I remember Leafy's here.
Leafy ain't here anymore.
hey man, I hope he's doing all right. I never watched any of his videos.
Some of them were funny, like not like I'm not going off of like a fool. That's funny, and it also makes sense. I'm saying like it's kind of funny watching him just rant. Because
Yeah,
you're looking.
It's
at this
funny
dude
for the
kinda
wrong
lose it.
reasons.
Yeah, you're kind of looking at this dude kind of lose it over a period of time, and he does lose it on YouTube over a period of time, as you see, because he's not there anymore.
Those
That and
editing
fucking
skills.
yeah, that and iDubbbz fucking murdered him. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not. I don't think it wasn't the content cop that like nailed him into the coffin. He would have been out anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway,
iDubbbz
welcome
just
to
did him a
Leafy
favor.
Cast.
Instead of letting the dog get rabies, iDubbbz took it out back and shot it himself.
Hi, welcome to the Dead YouTuber Cast.
I'm pretty sure Leafy's alive.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Fucking no.
He's in Keemstar's basement.
Jesus. All right. Now that we went through with that,
What the hell is this intro?
I don't fucking know. We're gonna keep. How long? How pull it up? How far are we in on this?
We can't even be
like,
10 minutes.
Not even
It's
quite 7.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself live.
Anyway, don't we usually talk about our weeks or something?
Yeah. How about we start about your week, Monroe? Tell us about your week.
Oh, I mean, as far as consuming media goes, I've done pretty little of that. I've just been sketching a little bit. But I do have a possibly interesting question. Okay.
Okay.
So, D&D alignment chart.
Uh-huh.
Who in Jimmy Neutron would you say is true neutral? You laugh now, but it's a hard question, and I think I know the answer.
Carl Weezer.
What? No! Carl
No.
Weezer is lawful good.
Yeah, he kinda always
he's like
follows
the lawful
Jimmy.
stupid paladin.
Would you say Sheen is chaotic?
He's like chaotic. He's like chaotic neutral, Sheen.
All right.
I put Hugh Neutron at chaotic good.
God. What'd you say, Carlos?
You know, Jimbo.
My guess would be the dog then. Is the dog true neutral?
Okay, that was Mari's guess too. He guessed Goddard. I said no because Goddard, even though he's a robot, he's like alive enough. He's too loyal to Jimmy, and I say Jimmy is like lawful neutral.
But who's true neutral?
All right, you ready for it?
Yeah.
It's gonna be stupid, isn't it? Yeah.
Judy Neutron, Jimmy's mom.
Ah, damn it. I was thinking her, if not the dad. Damn it.
It's
I just couldn't
because
remember her name.
it's because the most common like dynamic in the show is so Jimmy makes an invention, it goes out of control. A lot of the time, it's his mom that tells him how to fix it or tells his dad how to help Jimmy fix it. And the opposite is true. Sometimes his dad steals the invention, uses it wrong, and then his mom tells Jimmy how to fix it.
Dude, I can't wait for I can't wait till we actually get the season 5 or whatever, the secret hidden season where Jimmy Neutron attempted human transmutation to bring his mom back to life.
It just becomes cyberpunk.
I want Jimmy Neutron's voice actor to just read out the list of ingredients for making a human being. Like 3 teaspoons saltpeter.
Hey, Carl, I need your spleen.
Carlos, you know what we're talking about, right?
No, I watched Cartoon Network as a kid. I didn't watch Jimmy Neutron.
And no, I'm talking about for like the Fullmetal Alchemist jokes. I'm guessing not
Oh
yet.
no, I'm not a weeb either.
Yeah.
What the fuck is
Finish
wrong?
Cowboy Bebop. You shut the fuck up.
I saw one anime.
That counts. Too late.
Yeah, Cowboy Bebop is a gateway anime.
It's a pretty damn good gateway anime. Which kind of sucks because sometimes you have to fucking after watching something like that, you have to go like, "Damn, that was good." Now I have to wait through all this trash to find something good again.
I mean, typically gateway anime is like really good shows that reach a general audience because they're kind of different from most anime.
Yeah, true.
There's a few exceptions. For some reason, Attack on Titan became a big gateway anime for people.
Yeah, then people fell off, but people should really get back into Attack on Titan, and that's going to be my week.
Like I don't know why that got so popular.
No, I can tell you why, but that'll be during my week. Wait, I'm trying to think. What else can we fucking yo, can we do Attack on Okay, so we just fucking confused Jimmy Neutron with like Fullmetal Alchemist, right? So you're telling me Goddard is is the fucking dog, bro.
Yeah. Oh my god. Goddard is
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Oh man.
Why does it hurt, Jimmy?
No, I don't.
Be glad you don't understand. Not
Who's
yet.
Scar?
Well, who is Scar? Can Scar be fucking Sheen?
Oh my fucking god.
I can't do that. I can't do that semi-racist accent that he kind of has.
Wait,
Carlos.
are you talking about Sheen or Scar?
Sheen. I'm talking. Scar has a fine accent. Sheen sounds like
He sounds like this.
yeah, like a Hispanic kid.
That's supposed to be Hispanic? I didn't get that at all. He just sounded like weird. Like he sounded like someone was trying to scream through their teeth, like constantly.
I'm probably remembering it wrong. It's been a long ass time since I've seen Jimmy Neutron. With the power, I can't do the voice. I was gonna say with the power of alchemy, I'll show you the power of Ultraman or wherever the fuck.
Ultra Lord.
Ultra Lord. Ultraman is something else. Wait, KO, what are you doing? I see you're fucking muted. Nah, probably Cat's messing with them.
Who would wait? What the fuck is Fred Boat doing?
Yeah, wait. Cable's trying to play music through our Discord.
No, I was trying to play.
Everything I know is a lie!
Okay, yeah, that was Sheen.
Anybody with a brain knows E stands for...
Never mind, yeah, it's been a while. I'm thinking of something else.
The queen flew on the wings of an eagle. She had a VCR but wanted a DVD.
I have no idea how loud that's going to pick up.
It was pretty loud.
Doors.
Well, I know we can adjust Fred, but I tried to fix it, but those quits are very differing in audio levels. Needless to say.
Yeah, he's just fucking Scar. Who's Alphonse?
Carl.
Carl, yeah.
Wow, Jimmy, I can't wait till I get my body back.
Can
you gonna eat that croissant?
Because I can't.
Can Hugh Neutron be Mustang?
No, Hugh. You know who Hugh Neutron is. Hugh is fucking Hohenheim.
Oh my god!
I need someone to draw this now.
Hey Jimbo, fuck him up, boy.
Hey Jimbo, I need to. No, that's I'm not gonna say.
I just wanted to see like Mustang's gloves snapping and causing explosions, and it just pans up to Hugh's stupidly long nose and his goofy smile. Are you telling me
I've got the perfect name for this? Jimmy Neutron Fullmetal Genius.
Oh my
God damn it! This is a much better intro.
God, we're so on the weeks. You want to talk about Santa May Cry?
So the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy can just be just plastered over Cowboy Bebop, right?
No, not that
easy.
one.
Because Erwin is Spike.
Are you calling the black kid Urban?
I said Erwin.
You started saying Urban, though.
Not suitable for advertisers, dude.
No, I was saying Irvin because fucking the Attack on Titan character named Irvin, and I've been watching that a lot. So, well, I just did a rewatch of it. Now that I know everything I know, but I'll get that to my week. Back on topic, right? So, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, but now it's Cowboy Bebop, right? So I kind of see this. We got Erwin as Spike, fucking Billy as Vicious.
Shouldn't it be the other way?
No.
Okay. No, it should be, because then Mandy would be Faye, Grim would be Jet.
Hey, Mandy, I'm gonna go see if I'm really alive. Yo.
Bang, yo. Oh boy, I'm glad I wasn't here last week.
Oh, I'm fucking crying. I'm fucking crying. Yo, whatever happens, yo.
Yo, one of my eyes is a different color, yo.
Yo, one is constantly seeing in the past and one's in the present, so I'll never stop dreaming, yo.
Ah, damn it, we gotta stop.
Okay, can we do someone who can do a hard? That's what I was thinking of. A hard kind of racist Jamaican accent from Grimm.
Nope, not even. Nope.
You
That's
sounded
probably
like you were
not
about
smart.
to start. You sounded like you were about to do it, and then you backpedaled immediately.
I can really
Nope.
appreciate that.
Monroe, can you? I think Monroe's dead. I think he's too busy laughing. Monroe? Hello?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You there, Cable?
I'm here.
Carlos, you there?
I'm here.
I think Monroe just fucking died.
Either died or maybe he had to go talk to his boyfriend.
Yeah.
Your cat. Cat.
My God, one of you talk about your week.
Okay, yeah, we have to wait for
Recording.
Monroe to get back. Oh,
All right,
fuck, I don't know what
Carlos, why don't you
happens.
talk about your week?
We recorded Arkham Asylum. We did that.
Yeah, we
That was
did.
pretty fun.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think. Oh, this was the week I started to try out the DC Universe app thing, and I decided to give the Titans show, the live action one, the first episode I watched, and wow, it is definitely something.
Wow. Give me your opinions on it. I think Monroe
Well,
crashed.
he probably did. I don't know. It's weird. It's like they wanted to focus more on a Robin story, which makes sense, but they really didn't know how to integrate all the characters together. Like, you really just jump from one point to the other with none of the stories interacting, and yet all the places look the same because they go to like Austria or something, and yet it looks like the exact same town, which I think is in Detroit, is where. And, I mean, I just saw the first episode, so I can't give my whole thoughts on the show, but it's, I don't know. They very much went with the, hey, people like Zack Snyder.
God. Oh, what else did you do with your week?
That's pretty much it. Yeah, we just recorded. I worked till I was pretty much dead this weekend. And that's pretty much it.
Nice. Cable, you there? Uh-oh.
Oh, did he crash too?
No,
We
he
have to
muted his...
start over.
No, we don't need to start over. We're keeping this in.
Oh my God. This is horrible.
Wow, this is horrible. So, we gotta stall for time. Fuck. Talk to me about Cowboy Bebop. Fuck it, we'll do a Cowboy Bebop spoiler cast at the end of this.
Is that when we're going to become the channel of Cowboy Bebop slurs and mediocre
No.
gameplay?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm down for that.
I mean,
Hey, Cable's back.
Hey,
I
he's
was just
back.
giving Matoko some more food. She was getting really pissy.
Just feed me, bitch.
Yeah. Man, fucking
Cats are
damn.
sundays.
Yeah.
And no wonder you like them. All right. Anyways, talk about your week.
Who, me or Cable? You didn't even say
Cable.
who. Oh,
Wait,
okay.
me?
Cable.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And Carlos, you
It was
finished
gonna be
your week
Monroe, but
already?
Monroe fucking... Yeah, Carlos is finished.
Oh.
He doesn't have much to say.
Fuck.
I was thinking about doing a Cowboy Bebop spoiler cast at the end of this.
I heard. That's fine. I mean, it's like what, fucking nearly 20 years old.
I think it's past 20 years old now. 1990 something.
Yeah, I want to say it was like 99, maybe 98.
If it was, then it's about 20 now, actually.
Yeah. So I mean, at this point,
People are gonna hate how undecisive we are.
we'll just do it at the end. It's fine. Monroe.
I'm
Monroe's
here.
alive. Finish
My
your week.
fucking internet went down. Oh, I didn't do anything else in my week.
Well, okay.
Like I did nothing. There was the one guy at Panera Bread with a $91 order.
God.
Well, it wasn't
Yeah.
a one guy. It was like a family, a big family. Just for some reason, Sunday night they come to Panera Bread and they order a bunch of fucking sandwiches.
I mean, are the sandwiches good? I don't really get a sandwich at Panera Bread.
They're absolutely not a thank you for this dick girl cable. They're absolutely not worth the money.
I'm sorry.
What? I'm sorry?
I'm actually trying to figure out what you're talking about.
Cable, you sent me a message on Discord saying you good when my internet was out, and below it is a picture of a girl with a dick.
Oh, okay. I got confused. I thought you said no. Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's two people. I see it.
Yeah, that's why I was. I didn't send you a fucking trap. I don't have any of that shit in here.
No, yeah, I thought it was. What?
We having another fucking porn cast?
Yeah, we'll do that later. We do a porn spoiler cast.
God. I really want to talk about the Game of Thrones, the what you call it, the Game of Thrones porn parody, because that had a better ending than
Yeah,
season 8.
you really want to talk about it?
Yeah, because that had a better ending than season 8.
I could go
Please,
on
everyone-
wish.com and see if I can find $1 anal beads.
No. All right. God. That's
Just use
too
rocks.
easy. All right. God.
They're just rocks tied together with twine.
Remember, kids. Yeah. Remember, kids. If you can't afford a sex toy, just get rocks.
100 terabyte anal beads.
Rocks, sticks, a caterpillar, whatever works.
Yo, kids. It's Erwin, yo. Remember, if you don't have enough money, just use rocks.
I'm going on Wish right now.
God.
Wait, you have to sign up to browse anything on Wish.
Wow, that
Yeah, it's
sounds like a scam.
Wait, hold on. Mara, you said there's a workaround?
Okay.
All right,
Oh, okay.
Cable.
Okay.
How about your week?
Well, this goes into last week too, since I wasn't here for that podcast. I got a cat, as you've heard me talking to her and making weird noises to try and get her over here.
What's the cat's name?
Her name is Motoko because I'm a weeb. Beat you to it. Fuck you. You can't. The only person who can insult me better than you is myself.
Damn, you got me there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not proud of that. Yeah.
Well, other than cat, what else did you do with it? Welcome to, hey guys, our new mascot, the cat.
Yeah, I'll throw a picture in. Don't worry.
Right now.
Yeah. Well, no, I'll probably just have her like under the chair.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll figure something out. But yeah, besides that, just work. I don't have to do Saturday nights anymore, so that's good.
Hey.
Oh,
Dab.
fuck. We got some new slave hire, so that works.
Ooh.
Always
If-
good.
Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to call him that anymore.
Solid economical bedrock.
No, I've been slave because he's a runner.
Oh.
And we're kind of the slave position.
Wait, you hired a runaway slave is what you're telling?
I mean, he
no,
was
we
a
wouldn't
slave for
hire
12
them.
years.
We wouldn't
We
hire
gotta
them.
We gotta stop.
Welcome to demonetized cast.
You mean every cast?
First of all,
Oh, are you just
Yeah,
by
first of
default demonetized? I actually don't know.
well, technically speaking, we don't have enough to actually apply for monetization.
Oh,
Most
that's
of our
right.
videos
There's a
are-
minimum. I forgot there's a minimum.
Yeah, most of our videos are okay to monetize for surprisingly. It's only really copyright that gets us, which is fucking stupid.
Yeah. Like I was rewatching that Sleepy Dogs part where it was copyrighted. It was one of the background songs in the club.
Yeah.
It wasn't even the radio. So
Yeah,
stupid.
and I literally went.
I love you
I
too.
li-
Ugh. Fuck YouTube. Please give us
anything
money.
else you want to say about your week? Yeah,
Well, I don't really watch much because JoJo doesn't get a new episode until this Sunday. But that's gotta be the hour long, so hey, looking forward to that.
Eh.
Um,
Did Joe.
I remember you and I watched Gridman, but I don't remember if we talked about that on the podcast before.
We did not talk about watching Gridman.
Well, I did when Billy was on the podcast, but then we watched it together like the next week. Like binge watched the whole way through over Discord share screen. That's pretty fun.
Gridman's pretty fucking fun.
Yeah.
Didn't we watch John Wick 3?
Oh yeah, we did watch John Wick 3. I completely forgot about that.
Monroe, did you watch John Wick 3 yet?
No.
Oh, fuck. Go watch John Wick 3 really quickly and come back.
I mean, there's not that
watching Breaking
much
Bad.
to spoil.
Yeah, there's not that. We can have also, like, I guess we can insert.
Should we have two spoiler casts?
No, the one at the end is going to probably be a long one talking about Cowboy Bebop since we all kind of really like Cowboy Bebop here.
And that's a whole series.
We'll say that for
movie.
I still haven't finished it. I still haven't finished Cowboy Bebop though.
Oh
shit.
Fuck. Well,
Monroe, I think you told us now.
Fucking spoiler cast.
I mean, I know how it ends.
Ow.
So.
Why would you what?
I'm not worried about spoilers. It was kind of hard to avoid.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's fair.
All right. Can we just talk about John Wick now? Then just insert John Wick spoiler warnings here.
Yeah, I'll throw it in there.
Yeah, and then just do like a fucking voiceover and be like, "Hey, skip to this part."
No, it's just gonna be text.
Okay, all right. So, John Wick.
Yep.
Well,
Pretty
we're
good, people.
Yeah, we're still on Cable's week, and Cable saw it for the first time. So, what did you think about it?
It's still John Wick for sure. Definitely a lot more kills and new ways to kill that I never exactly thought about before. But now I know if I ever need to attempt them and then probably kill myself in the process. I remember you guys told me before and the story doesn't really go anywhere. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Kind of the only thing that matters is like is he technically not excommunicated anymore, or is he still?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
I think they think he's dead, but they didn't find the body. And it's like, no, he's alive, so he's still excommunicated. I don't fucking know. That story went nowhere.
Well, I'm trying to not say spoilers because.
Well, this is the spoiler cast.
I think because.
And Monroe said he didn't fucking care.
I'll never watch John Wick. It's a terrible series. There you go.
What? Garbage.
Yep. I've never seen any of the movies, and they're all awful.
Oh, you're doing what's called a mantis right now.
Let's see here.
Well, those
Man,
people.
fuck you guys. Me and my broken ass game that only I knew how to play is better than the new big game with a better quality.
Damn it! I was gonna talk about Demon Souls, you bastard. Why could never again be Demon Souls?
He's gonna hear this.
I'm just saying. Devil May Cry 3 did not have that much story, and DMC Devil May Cry did a better story explaining Dante. That one actually makes me fucking upset. Shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah, spoiler cast has evolved into something else.
Yeah, the spoiler cast.
I mean, honestly, there's not really much to spoil because there's not really any.
No, there's not much.
It's pretty much the kills. Oh man, you mean the end?
Is Mantis our fucking James Small? That's what it's feeling like.
I mean, to be fair, we already have an anti-Mantis playthrough.
Oh yeah, that arc we shat on him in Arkham Asylum. Jesus fuck.
What? Oh my! What's wrong with you?
It's not we. It's not we. I haven't even talked.
Yeah, Carlos is free. He hasn't talked to the dude.
Look, why don't you just have a podcast where it's just Coby and Mantis and they're yelling at each other?
That's called a first attempt where Coby fucking murders him.
Oh yeah, no, that happened. Oh, I didn't tell you the full story behind that, right? I forgot what the whole context was, but then it ended up me and Mantis doing a first to 10 on his Twitch stream, right? And so I took 10, he took 1. So that was it. And I was like, okay, yeah, cool, good games. Leave, right? And he starts, Campbell messages me. He's like, hey, yo, this bitch is talking mad shit about you on stream. I'm like, fucking what? And then so I get in his Twitch chat. And he's like, yeah, I'm calling you a bitch. And I literally said, you want to make this first to 10 at 20? No, you want to make this 10 to 1 at 20 to 1, my guy? And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm running this back. Then I pop in silent on his Discord at first. And that was rough.
Okay, wait, what? What were
Yeah.
you playing then?
Tekken.
Tekken.
Oh, it's Tekken. I must have missed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you ever said it. I didn't even.
I don't think
know
you
what
ever
were
said you're playing Tekken.
No, they're playing
yeah, no.
first to 10 with the knife game with your fingers.
Oh, we were playing chess, you know.
I have all 10 of my fingers. He only lost one. Nah.
Well, no, you would have only lost one.
Oh yeah, true. No, but like whatchamacallit. Yeah, no, that was funny. And like our friendship bloomed from there, I'd say. But no, like they do it a lot. He has some dumb fucking opinions though.
Jesus Christ.
God.
He probably feels the same way about Coby, so it's even.
Well, the difference is I'm right.
Oof.
And he's objectively wrong.
Oof.
So anyway, that was John Wick.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Let's see. Oh,
God,
let's
this is
just
so
skim over the
disorganized.
kills
Oh
really.
my fucking god.
Yeah. Oh, who fucking cares? Some people here are obviously best friends fans, and they've listened to that podcast. That podcast is a fucking mess.
Yeah.
Even Castle Super B still a fucking mess.
Yeah, but they're funny.
Yeah.
You're saying we're not, bitch?
I mean,
Funny.
Who's gonna watch this and be like, "Yes, this is very much the
Erwin.
standard as to." Yeah, shout out to Erwin.
Shout out to Erwin, like actually our most loyal fan.
Oh, let me go ahead and
My-
post that question in here while I'm thinking about it for later.
If we make it, Erwin, and we're at like a convention, I'm saying I'm gonna get you a ticket in there for free. And just literally, if it's RTX or something, you just be like, this dude needs to get in for free. And it's like, why? I don't fucking care. Just needs to get in for free. I don't know what you look like, Erwin, but you probably look like some really swole dude who's really cool. He probably wears sunglasses 24/7.
There's a guy at Panera who came in. He had sunglasses, but he was wearing them backwards. He was doing that thing.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why people do that. Like, put on sunglasses, but like hook them around your ears, but wear them so that they just rest on the back of your neck.
Yeah. Well, actually,
All right, that's
going back to the John Wick cast, right? Let's go over the kills really quick, right? The book kill was pretty rough.
Yep, that was
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty rough. Hey, Carlos, how'd you feel about that fucking throwing knife brutality that happened?
Oh.
What about
that was so. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what about the fucking axe?
The axe was pretty rough.
Like,
The
the dude was
got
already,
it in the eye.
yeah, true. I mean, the other guy was already like bleeding out, and he was probably like, "I'm done, man. I ain't gonna even try."
And then just bam.
Yeah.
How about we got horse jutsu, right? That was the one thing I was not expecting in that movie. I was like, huh.
Horse combos.
I'm trying to think the one that actually really. Oh no, the dogs. The dogs were the roughest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Carlos, your fucking nuts hurt watching that.
I like that they keep pulling the kill the dog. Just kidding. Just after that first movie.
Yeah. But man, that one dude's fucking nuts are gone.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
it was Braun.
Yeah, multiple. Oh yeah, I forgot Braun. Man, rip Braun. Imagine being like, oh, I'm gonna be in John Wick. Okay, do I at least die dignifyingly? No. Okay, do I at least die? No. God damn.
Oh man.
If I could be in a movie and that's what happened to me, I would absolutely take it. Just to be in a movie.
Yeah, true.
It kind of feels like after the dogs, though, there wasn't really anything terribly over the top besides some of the like point blank neck shots on those armored guys.
Yeah. The suplex was rad.
Oh, it was cool, yeah. I mean, in terms of
Yeah.
like just oof ouchie kills or
No,
over the
yeah,
top
no.
kills.
Yeah, no, it just went to like, ooh, like especially with the fucking shotgun. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a pretty intense scene.
Yeah. All right, well, I guess that's John Wick spoiler cast.
Yep. Oh yeah. Also, in my week, and also relating to Mantis, I finally got that motherfucker to play Under Night. We did I said first to 10, but I think we only did like 8 or 7.
Did you 7? Did you 7 and 1 the bitch?
Yeah. And actually at least 1 perfect, which I'm happy about. It was pretty bad though, because we were both getting used to our arcade sticks again, because it's been so long that we were just dropping shit, and then also because good old Japanese game developers and their netcode, we had a lot more delay than we probably should have had.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is KI wins again.
Yeah. I feel like there was something else I was gonna mention, but I can't remember it.
Probably you were starting Divinity 20 times.
Oh yeah, well we did that. We did that literally today.
Yeah.
So
fun though.
What's up, Monroe?
Okay, so I recently played Under Night for the first time.
Shit, you did?
Yeah, I played against Mario when he was over here.
Give me the details.
Who do you think I'm playing the most and I'm most interested in?
Byakuya.
What about you, Cable?
I remember I gave you some recommendations, but I don't know if you would have picked any of them.
I Byakuya, by the way.
I imagine you would have at least tried. Was that the answer, Byakuya?
No, I tried him, but I'm not going to reveal whether or not.
No, before you say it, if you say Wagner, I'm leaving this chat.
I'm going to guess Merkava still.
Alright, it's Hilda.
Oh, Hilda? Okay, that's fine.
Alright, well, thanks for joining, Monroe. I'm going to ban you from the server.
What are you talking about? She has an absolutely nutty amount of specials.
Yeah.
I just picked her because I was like, oh, I like her design. I wonder what her combo.
Zoner with weird negative edge combos.
She's a zoner with like. She actually just has a really good fireball and fucking. Hold on, who's the punchy guy?
Which
that can jump twice?
Punchy guy.
Oh, Jew Puncher.
That's not Akatsuki.
Akatsuki. I'm thinking of Akatsuki.
Wait.
Yeah, Jew Puncher.
He can't
Mario
jump
played
twice.
Akatsuki, and I was just spamming Hilda's I was just spamming one of Hilda's like projectiles. It was just the daggers that go horizontally across the screen, and I was spamming it with weak. He literally couldn't approach.
No, she is like the zoner in the game.
Yeah.
Next, another character is good zoning his phone on.
But no one wants to get arrested while playing Unist.
Ah, well, Mantis does. He picks fucking Nanase.
That's because Mantis is also a... No, I'm not going to stoop
Also,
that.
apparently Hilda is thought to be like potentially the best in the game, but she's the third least popular.
No, that sounds about right. The usually top 3 characters are Yuzu, Seth, and Batista. Because they either they have good damage. Seth has an unblockable setup. And Batista has actual dumb damage on top of just overall good damage off of very specific setups. Like, I think she can get 8k.
Apparently, people think Carmine is unplayable because he has too many weird interactions that can't really be planned for.
Also, in fact, all of his specials drain his health.
I mean, that too, but I didn't even notice that when I was playing him.
Yeah, when you get Vorpal, it's not as bad, but it still happens.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you play Carmine, like, you can Mongoloid the fuck out of them.
Oh no, like I played against Michael's fucking Carmine. That's horrifying.
Yeah.
Carmine is like...
After that block string, it's like, no, get thrown. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, come on, man.
Carmine is like an Unga character that the second Unga fails, he can just restart it again if he's good enough.
He can re-Unga.
Basically.
Dude, I was watching, shout out to, I'm going to call him B, since he's going to get the loft. I don't think he wants me to release his name. I got my ass beat by B at the, I think you know Cable. Hold up.
I'm trying to remember.
He says, I'm upset. He says, I'm upset.
Oh, yeah.
I just sent you a message just so you know. But like, yeah, fucking
yeah,
you play, yeah. It was playing Michael and he was like talking at first, and then Michael's played Carmine and he was just silent.
Lean back, tilt up glasses.
Yeah.
Evolve or die.
I'm gonna tell you now, he died.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds about
Look,
right.
Michael was like, if Michael actually like, the problem is Michael. The only game Michael actually sits through and like really gets into is NetherRealm games, and everyone here doesn't really play NetherRealm games.
No.
Yeah.
I also have one guy who apparently gets pissy.
Wait, what'd you say?
Is there one guy at the loft who played like Injustice 2 and would get like really pissy? I remember Raj talked about him some.
I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't remember his name, but I wouldn't say it anyways.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Carlos, didn't you play Injustice for a while and then you immediately dropped off of it?
Well, I wouldn't say I dropped off of it. I played it like, I don't know, a few months, and I just got busy. But it was still a very good game.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the person who goes hard in NetherRealm games is Michael. Like, if he actually like went into other games with the knowledge he knows, he'd be pretty good.
I would say of fighting games, like I would agree, Michael's the most, but NetherRealms is probably the games that I played the most, like MK and Injustice.
Yeah.
Not that I played the new MK.
I still remember we were playing fucking Marvel, and he looked at me like he was about to fucking stab me, because that's how you're supposed to play Marvel. Because like fucking like you remember, Carl? So we were fucking screaming at each other at your house. I mean, your old apartment. Yeah, dude, and that was so fucking. You remember what I'm talking about, Cable? Because I remember it's a vivid memory. It's pretty funny. It was I was playing Taskmaster and I countered. And then he didn't do anything. And I countered immediately again and killed his character with it. And he just looked at me like I just looking like stole a kidney or something.
God, I still remember when you fucking yelled at Monroe so hard he stopped playing Guilty Gear.
What'd you say? You're cutting out on my end.
I said I still remember when you like screamed at Monroe so hard he kind of stopped playing Guilty Gear with us. Do you remember that, Monroe?
Who was this again?
You.
When I popped off super hard against you.
Oh, guilty. That's because you just fucking played Soul Bad Guy, and you motherfucking just kept doing Ground Viper. Whatever that fucking move is called.
We get a rematch.
I haven't played Guilty in so long.
I haven't either. You're fine.
Yeah, but I'm playing someone that isn't Soul Bad Guy.
Oh, come on. You can literally punish Ground Viper. You just don't do it.
I'm fucking Jacko.
Well, you shouldn't pick Jacko.
Every other character in Guilty is bad. Mari plays Answer. Answer is bad. He's the least. Why did you pick the least?
I didn't know.
You never even learned his super. You played him so long and you never learned how to do any of his super.
Oh wait, I never got to say it, but is your would that be all of your week, Cable, or would you like to say something else?
I mean, that's pretty much your week. I was just gonna say, Monroe, play Under Night with me, please. I want people to play with me.
Play Unist?
Yeah, now that you've actually launched the game.
To be fair, a lot of people are bringing up Unist at the loft, so you're gonna get a lot more people to come and play. And Raj says he wants to pick it up.
Yeah. Oh shit, I need to message Raj then.
Unist is just stupid. It's got a stupid amount of meters.
Well, not really.
It's got like 2.
It has fucking Grid NEX. What is Grid used for? Tell me right now.
Okay, do you want me to go? No, Grid's not for plus on block.
Never mind, I'm wrong.
Well, there's some characters this. I think. I could be wrong. So Grid is basically just measures your neutral.
Check out Carlos.
Yeah, just tab out. Tab out for like 10 minutes. Alright, when
it
you
measures your neutral, and once the timer hits, I forget what time, but then once it hits that time, one person gets Vorpal state.
Yeah.
So they do 10% more damage, and also they can do something special.
Yeah, it depends on the character. All characters can change shift. Yeah. It depends on the character. So Hilda, let me pull up exactly what Hilda's does.
Jesus Christ.
Well, because I don't play Hilda. Well, hold on. I mean, I can send you something so you can look at this shit. I mean, if I knew you were playing it, I would have sent you the thing. Okay, Hilda. When she has Vorpal, she can teleport twice, can be done midair now too, refunds her 50 meter whenever she uses regular supers. Only exceptions are her Infinite Worth and Condensed Gloom and EX Skewer, which only gives 30 meter. So she gets meter back, which is fucking stupid.
Yep.
Please stop. That picks up so loud.
I know, that was the point. But yeah.
You don't like when she laughs like, oh.
I don't actually care for that. It's fine. It fits the character. Yeah, I'll send you this whole thing. It has things for each character. It's like Elton can just whiff cancel, or you sending him the checkout picture.
I just know I sent Carlos something about how I'm feeling during this conversation.
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, I actually expected Monroe to literally know nothing, but he explained like all of it quicker than I could. So I mean, that's pretty much it. I was gonna say Elton, the character I play, she can whiff cancel normals and like 2 of her specials in Vorpal. And I mean, that's like her thing.
Okay.
I feel the same way, Coby.
Hey, I'm just happy Monroe actually launched the game. I thought he was literally going to never launch it and forget he owned it.
I mean, I'll launch it. It's just God.
I mean, I'm not begging you to get into it if you don't want to get into it, but just play it with me every now and then.
Okay, look.
I'll play Skullgirls if you want. You just never invite me.
Tekken is on its face pretty accessible.
You still haven't gotten back into it.
What I'm saying is when you play Tekken, you can pretty immediately tell, oh, this is kind of a technical character. The complexity comes later when you are mastering what the character does.
Uh-huh.
In Unist, it's just, here's a million different mechanics.
Yeah, but at least they give you tutorials for those mechanics.
Tutorials don't exist.
Yes, they do.
Mari said Unist is bad multi-blood.
Yeah.
You
No
okay,
one's
Cable?
better multi-blood.
I'll play you Multi-Blood too.
Oh.
No, we can play Skullgirls.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Wait,
Invite me to a game for once.
Look. I'll actually
Getting salty about this.
You want to do this right now? I will roll up Skullgirls right now and play it on the podcast.
I don't
look.
like it when mom and dad fight.
I'm planning on calling.
Shut up, you're an abortion.
God.
Alright, what Monroe?
Am I the reason you got a divorce?
Yes. Alright, what Monroe?
I'm calling off of work tomorrow anyway.
Okay,
and my next work day isn't until Friday, so I'll have a week of just doing the summer class for the first time in like.
Well,
months.
you heard the announcement of our new series here, Space Salty Suite.
we can't do that over Discord. The audio's not going to match up.
That's fine. You'll just record the audio.
Let's record you and me. We'll play Skullgirls.
Actually, no, that could work because if we're doing a fighting game, we only need one screen recording.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can fucking do that if you want. I'll play.
Yeah, I haven't played in a while, but yeah.
That's fine. I haven't either. Also, I
We
never.
might have to fiddle a bit because Skullgirls is weird about having out.
No, just make sure you don't tell Michael you're playing Skullgirls.
I
Fuck NetherRealm games. Fuck NetherRealm games. That's actually the game he's the best at.
Michael's I kind of expected him to just join.
Who does he play in Skullgirls?
Valentine.
He plays a single.
I'll be right.
Oh my fucking god!
But you know, I think when he does 3 people, he always
Valentine too. Valentine
he always has Valentine. I'm trying to think who else he plays. I think he plays Painwheel as well.
I'd respect a Painwheel. I wouldn't be mad.
I'm trying to remember who his third character is when he does triples. I don't remember. We'd have to message him, but I'm scared to message him.
It's probably Peacock. Peacock is her name, right?
I don't think Monroe plays Peacock.
It's Peacock is like the most common character in any triples. Everyone has Peacock because they just want to spam one of them. Well,
I mean, I think Michael actually plays characters he enjoys. I know, it's shocking.
Connor, my roommate, when he plays Skullgirls, he actually plays Peacock, but like not in the background. He leads with her.
Oh.
He does it just because he thinks it's funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna play female Wolverine.
Oh my god.
She can't tell me she's not.
I mean, yeah. Wait, you're talking about Misfortune, right?
Yeah.
I liked Misfortune. If I were to ever play a solo character, it would probably be Misfortune. She seems like actually fun.
Yeah, they'll play female Iron Man. And then... I don't know who to do for a third. I'll just pick a random person. Probably Parasol, and I'll hate myself.
I play Big Band and Eliza. And I think I usually lead with Big Band. What?
Cat bit me.
Jesus Christ.
It's fine.
Sorry about that. I'm
I
back.
didn't pierce the bone, just the skin.
You just missed Cable getting bit.
Oh,
God.
She's fine. She's just
Dang.
playing.
welcome to the bike cast. Also, I hate you, Cable, because I know I don't hate you because of that, but I blame you because of Borderlands 3's fucking box art.
What's its box art? Is it the Buddha thing?
No, that
you'll
was the
see.
old one.
I mean-
What is...
Wait, what?
I didn't do shit. I don't even care
They
that much
changed
about
it?
Borderlands.
Hold on, I need to look this up now. Where is it?
He's gonna send
Hold
it.
up, I
Just send
think-
it in podcast stuff.
I'm lazy. Said to be a link.
No, I found it in. It's on the best friend subreddit, so I don't know if this is real.
I have two guesses what it could be, but I'm
What
gonna
is it?
wait to voice them.
Is it Randy Pitchford watching Twitch stream magic tricks?
No, it's
No,
Randy
that doesn't sound
Pitchford
like me.
fucking dropping a very suspicious and very incriminating USB drive.
That's cool. Oh, I love that gun.
Look,
in
he was just so
Borderlands.
curious about how they did those tricks.
I swear,
You had
I
to
thought
find
they were
out.
14, officer.
Oh no,
God.
we need to.
Oh. I swear I thought I was in Japan, officer.
Oh.
Oh,
I swear, I bought them
Okay.
legally, officer.
oh stop!
Well, send the picture
You are
already.
Hold up.
I barely know how to play Eliza, by the way. I know a lot more Big Band, which I don't know what that says about me.
I only know how to play Misfortune because I just noticed Spam Berserker Barrage. I don't care what it's actually called. That's what I'm calling it.
I'm pretty sure it's called Berserker.
It's not. It's something very similar. Like, I think Barrage is still in it, but I'm probably wrong.
God. What the...
Dang it, I can't find it. I was on the best friend subreddit and I lost it. It was
Well,
the
you're
Buddha
sure
thing, and I saw someone post. Yeah, someone posted it, another thing of like what it was supposed to be. I don't know if it's real or not, but it looks like it was on a poster. It was the two hands, right, and in the middle was a fucking foot.
Okay. Why does that
That's
piss
why I
you
was like, I
off?
blame you for. I blame you for this.
Is it like a sexy foot? Like, what's the problem?
I don't fucking know. I think it's a female's feet, but it's just like, why the foot?
Okay, I came back
where?
at a weird time. What are we...
Yeah. He's talking about
I was talking
that
about
box
how
art.
a communist keeps it too hot in this apartment.
Oh, speaking of, one of our roommates still hasn't paid me the fucking electric bill. You know
Oh.
the one, Coby.
Mm.
One of your roommates
Is it-
isn't paying
is
their
it-
part
is
of
it-
the electric bill?
Not yet.
Is it
It's
me?
due. No, yeah, you too. Hey,
Nope.
I wasn't even talking about you, but I just realized you haven't actually paid me either.
Oh yeah, I gotta send you this month.
That's fine.
That actually reminded me. Yeah, I was like, huh. I was like, is it me? Because I forgot, and I'm like, oh fuck, what did I do?
Yeah,
I
no,
bought
it's
your fucking.
it's
Like how
it's
you
the-
immediately thought it was you.
no, it's the
I-
other one.
Oh well, you know, we're
Even
getting
I
rid of
know
him,
the
so
other
it's fine.
one because you guys never stopped talking about him.
Because he's a
Oh,
fucking
he's a pretty
bitch.
shit.
Like, I'm not gonna say his name just to be.
We're gonna say that
safe.
guy.
Yeah.
No, we're just gonna say that guy. He's literally the embodiment of that guy.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Embodiment of that guy.
Yeah, of that guy.
Even his fucking name is pretty much like a generic that guy name.
You guys are just
Yeah.
shitting on other people.
Yeah.
No, he's a piece of shit. Well,
Oh,
anyway,
that.
They're not even
No.
Panera Bread customers.
I was gonna say, of course, you need to shit on Panera Bread customers.
They don't deserve
If you've ever
rights.
bought anything
What
from
would-
Panera Bread, you forfeited your right to life, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, those are pretty good bagels.
No, are these to die for bagels? I don't know, man.
I have a
Man.
roommate that Connor will go. He will tell you they're not even real bagels. If you want real bagels, you should go to Brugger's.
Oh, dude, Brugger's is great.
I mean, it is, but yeah, Panera's bagels are like they're like bread dough. They're not. They're weird. People really like the Asiago cheese bagels.
I'm not a really huge bagel person, anyways.
I really like the cinnamon crunch one. That was really good. Super bad for me, but it's good.
Yeah, that's another really popular one.
Ah, fuck! I forgot. Cable. What was that? The end of your week?
Oh no! I mean, I said I finished, and then I was asking Monroe to play to under 9. We somehow got here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
Let's
Hey,
play.
Coby.
Yeah. What's up?
Coby, who did you play in Skullgirls? I'm curious.
Let's see. Eliza, Squiggly, and Beowulf.
You had a team of 3.
Yeah.
Eliza, Squiggly, and Beowulf. All right,
Dude, I don't play team for team synergy in any team fighting game. I just play because I think the characters are cool, and it just happened to really work well for me in Marvel.
I mean, that's kind of the thing about Skullgirls.
Yeah, because two of the characters
really
I
team
really
synergy.
like. Yeah, which I think is fine, and also Skullgirls has the best system in any fucking versus game ever.
That's what makes any comp like at least viable.
Yeah.
That's also what makes giving a tier list to the different teams actually impossible.
You can make Beowulf's command grab and assist.
Yeah, you can make his command grab and assist.
Yes, and it's
you're
amazing.
blocking. You're taking this block screen. Jump.
No. Yeah, no, you're not. No, dude. No, it just happened to really work well for me in Marvel because I like. Who are 2 characters I really like? Let's see, Virgil, Doctor Doom. And that ended up being 2 of the best fucking characters in the game.
Yeah.
All right.
No, Virgil's disgusting in that you can ask Cable. Once I figured out, this was before I learned of the disgustingness. And then Virgil's just fucking gross. To be fair, as he should be. If you've ever played Devil May Cry 3.
I gotta figure out an actual team for if I ever start playing Marvel with you guys.
I mean, you don't have to think of an actual team.
I know. I just more.
Like.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like characters I actually like and want to play.
I'd say probably drop Jill. She doesn't seem worth it.
If
it was Marvel 2 Jill. Now, if it was Marvel 2 Jill, Marvel 2 Jill's awesome.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be great. I don't care for 3 Jill. Like I would throw her on for memes, but I didn't actually plan to use her. She's weird, and not like the weird I normally like in fighting games.
All right. Well, now that we segue into that, I guess we can get into my week. Starting off with fighting games. Went to set play. This was supposed to be last week's, but guess I'll tag it on to this week. All right. So set play. That's just our called where our it's now a weekly where our local fighting game just hangout is where we all just come in once during the week, play fighting games. I'm back into Tekken. I haven't lost most of my skills, and I'm pretty good. I ran some pretty good sets with people up there. I took somebody's soul up there, and I'm pretty happy I did. Whatchamacallit? We brought I'm gonna say his name is Jay. You know who Jay is, right, Gabe?
Yes.
Yes. Jay was super salty against me because I 3-0'd him, and I didn't play him again for the rest of the night.
Did he ever pay you back for that controller?
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it was. Oh no, he was so upset because I did it and I just left, and he was like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, I 3-0'd you, and I was like, I'm moving up in pools, my guy, and I really fucking upset him. Also, back to soul stealing, right? The fuck did you just send in the group chat, Gross? Ooh. That's an r/2 me for me IRL.
2 select was that's not the one I want to send.
Yeah. Anyways, right? So in Tekken, if you hit all 4 face buttons, right, Monroe, you do a key charge, which also acts like a taunt. Yeah. So I was playing this dude who we were having a Dragunov mirror match. Yeah, so exciting, I know. And the dude was like, "No, I'm gonna show you I'm the better Dragunov." So he takes the first round, right? Before the round ends, I see him key charge. And so I went I did the old I'm just gonna say part of his name. I did the old cam stare at him, right, Cable? I literally went all right, and literally rolled sleeves up, right? Rolled sleeves up, and I was like, perfected him the next round. And of course, I took I took 2 sets, right? Just two owed him, and before before the last one ended, key charge.
Oof.
I looked him dead in the eye when I shook that man's hand. I was like, I should have pulled him in and say stay free, but I didn't want to.
Is this Iraqi with someone else's face?
No. That's racist, Monroe.
I can't. I literally, you cut out his face. All I have to go by are his hair.
I did nothing.
What the fuck did you post?
And then something I DM'd to Monroe. Don't worry about it.
Checking podcast stuff. That's what I found. Checking podcast stuff. That's what I found.
Cable's just harassing me with DMs.
Yeah, because I can. It's Masahiro Sakurai.
Okay. But yeah, that was for fighting games. So Tekken's still fun. Hey, Raj is online. We should pull him into the podcast now.
I mean, if he wants to.
Yeah. No, fighting games are still fun. Trying to find a team in Marvel, which is fun because to balance out my 2 really overpowered characters, I have one really shitty character. Iron Fist isn't great. He's fun, but he's not great.
Yeah. He's already
Doom and Virgil are Doom and Virgil are fucking fun and great. All right. In other I'm trying to think of what else I did. Then I want to hang out with you guys, finish recorded some of Dead Space, which we need. Next time I'm back in town, I need to go and do that.
Yeah, which won't be for
also
like a
record.
week.
Yeah, and then we finished Arkham Asylum, which Arkham Asylum is still a funny game. Oh boy, does that LP go places.
Yep.
Carlos, you there? I think he had to mute himself. Yeah. I'll tell him when he comes back. I was going to say, I'm going to have to do a lot of censoring on my end because of him.
Nah, it's fine. Yeah, I can't wait to get to the part where we were talking when you had to leave the room. That was pretty fun.
Oh God.
It's fine. You don't have to actually cut anything from that, I think.
Talking.
Hey, can you hear me?
I had to do something.
Oh, okay. No, I was saying, like, Jesus Christ, Carlos, the amount of editing I have to do for you because of Arkham Asylum.
You know.
Was it really only because of Carlos?
No.
Let's be honest, it was all of us.
It was all of us. Ooh, yeah. Pretty bad. What else did I do in my week? In terms of shows watched, while watching My Dog Goes at Home, I already caught up with Attack on Titan, but I went back through it knowing everything I know now and finally got the chance to watch all of season 3. Oh boy. That show's pretty good. So Monroe, you there?
Yeah, sorry, I was browsing Wish.com's electronics section.
Oh, of course, that would excite you. Anyways, get back into Attack on Titan. It's worth it. Season 1 has pacing issues. Season 1 has pacing issues, but season 2 and then 3 are just nail it out of the park.
Just tell me this: does it get better after the first episode? Because I couldn't even finish that.
Yes.
All right, I'll give it another try.
Because the first episode is a huge mindfuck once you know everything you know at the end. The fuck? Cable, what are you playing?
What am I? Oh, right, Discord.
Cable, you there?
Well. Yeah, I was looking up something, but I forgot share screen's still technically open, even though it's not on my end. Oh, yeah. Well. That's going to pick up with whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever. But, yeah. Attack on Titan's really fucking good.
Wait,
there's a lot of budget going into this, to the point where like those still shot anime frames where they're just using it just to like, oh, we can animate this, so we're just gonna draw this fucking face. They go hard into the surprised faces to the point where it's like it's so there's a moment where everyone goes like, oh, like the what the fuck, because there's a world shattering event that happens. I don't want to go into spoilers because it's so good. And it just conveys so well on everyone's faces. That too. And this is the first time we're in an anime I've watched where people don't think in anime time. And I think that's like my favorite part of it.
People don't think in anime time.
You know what I'm talking about, right? When like you're watching an anime, and then it's like times fucking slows down for them while they're thinking. It takes like they think for like a solid minute or two, when in reality, like only a couple seconds has passed. No, people think in real time in this show, and it's pretty great.
That's normal. Like,
Yeah.
like it's normal that in Dragon Ball Z they're moving like faster than people can see, and also somehow talking to ech other.
Yeah.
Or Dio can talk for 3 minutes within 7 seconds of time stop.
No, yeah,
One
but
monologue later, 2 seconds have passed.
No, like I love JoJo, but that's like my one big problem with it. But no, Attack on Titan is so good about that because it's literally thinking happening right there. Because there is some shit that happens where it's like, I need to think what happens, and a Titan almost snatches you because you took too long to fucking think and you're monologuing to yourself. And it's pretty rad. Like, I hope you didn't get fully spoiled on like all the stuff that's happened on it so far, because it's probably like one of the best twists I've ever seen in like actually any media in the recent time.
If you say so, I know what direction it goes in, and I don't like it.
The direction's pretty good though, because it builds up pretty well, in my opinion. It's not for everyone, but I'm saying give it a watch.
I'm still on wish.com. Okay, I don't know if it's you, Matrix, breaking it, but none of these items have like titles, so I don't know what they are. They just have prices. So I see a picture of like a robotic ashtray, where like the picture is a cigarette being like flicked into the ashtray, and there's like a little LCD screen. Not LCD, LED. So it's like just got numbers. So it's like, is it weighing the amount of fucking cigarette ash that's on the fucking tray?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, this is very Chinese. Okay, I will send you this picture.
No, here's how you know it's very Chinese. If you look up Tiananmen Square and nothing shows up.
Oh.
The word Bluetooth
Made in
is
redacted.
on this. No, it's Chinese because they just throw a bunch of the search tag buzzwords and stuff just on everything. The word Bluetooth here is not. It's spelled BIUETOOTH. I'm guessing that's because this thing doesn't have any Bluetooth capability.
God.
And this is like, no, this is Bluetooth, which is Chinese for fuck all.
Which is Chinese for shit doesn't work.
Like, really? I just went to the electronics section. It's actually amazing.
Trying to think of what else I did during my week. No, that's about it. Attack on Titan. Still waiting for JoJo. Yeah, that's about it. Well, since we're done talking about our weeks, how far are we in this podcast? Because I feel like we've been talking for a while.
It's been an hour and 10 minutes about.
It's been
like an hour 8, according to the recording.
All right, sweet. All right. Well, why don't we get right into the news?
Oh, if I'm locked in Keemstar.
Also, I just I just sent the tweet about the first Arkham episode because I kind of forgot.
Oh, fuck.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool, now we all know because we're the only ones who follow the channel's Twitter.
Wait, hold on, what?
So we tweet whenever a new episode's out, but we're usually pretty bad about actually doing it in a timely manner. And then every time we do it, we remember, oh yeah, we're the only ones who actually follow our channel's Twitter. So it's like, cool, now we know the video that we posted is up. God damn it.
Here's podcast stuff, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
What the fuck is this?
Are you just
Oh,
looking at
you-
Borderlands
you-
3 thing?
You saw that screen? You saw that screenshot? And when you saw that box art, you were in that poster. Yeah, you see now. You see now. You see this cursed knowledge.
Oh my god.
So in other news, some dude on Reddit had posted what his fucking like someone I don't know what the rank was in the military. I don't know if it was his captain or like his just commanding officer. I'm just guessing commanding officer had to sit down through a PowerPoint because they had to explain what a Naruto run is to them because of all the shit that's happening with Area 51.
It's all right. They'll use their genjutsu to make a smoke screen so that they'll never see them coming.
They'll never see it coming. God, someone's
Is it
dying.
Poland? Carlos, you all right? Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Man, this is an amazing level of quality that we always exempt.
You know. At least
Promise nothing
he showed up.
and deliver less.
At least we all
Promise
showed
nothing.
up.
Promise nothing, deliver less. Carlos, are you there?
Carlos is dead.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
here.
Jeez, did you shove your dick
Sorry,
in her
I
to
keep
stop the
having-
choking?
Something.
God.
No. God.
This is falling apart. Let's get into the news, please. So Comic-Con, everything
Yep.
that's announced. Let's go. Well, nothing else we care about. Oh, Marvel. Okay, let's talk about things announced. It's Marvel, baby.
Yeah. All right. So, Marvel's MCU Phase 4. Ooh.
Wow, you got really close to that.
Yeah. All right. So, Phase 4. We got some new stuff coming out. Nothing this year. This year's done for Marvel, pretty much.
That's fine.
All right. So, they've announced a lot of movies and also weird series on Disney Plus, which
You mind if I go off on a tangent really quick on Marvel?
might as well.
What?
You know what I saw that was on the news that's gonna make you really fucking sad?
What?
Marvel was no Disney or Marvel was auctioning off fucking costumes from their canceled shows, so I don't know if we're getting them back.
If you wanted any more proof that those shows were not are made not canon anymore, it's that they cast the same guy that played Conmouth as Blade, which admittedly is awesome, but still, yeah, that's pretty much the shows mattered for the MCU.
Oh man, Daredevil's so good though.
I
One
know
and
Daredevil
three.
is.
I still haven't finished it. It fell off
Pretty
for
good.
me.
Oh, I'm sorry, he's not. Would it be more interesting if he was in a fursuit?
I mean, yeah, but it's. I mean, it would be really interesting if Fisk was a furry, honestly.
God damn it! I shouldn't have said anything.
No, what I was gonna say is I mean, we can talk about that too.
So you're telling me that Daredevil being blind and having to use kind of something like echolocation sonar to walk around instead of clicking his tongue or anything, he's just saying "ooh, ooh, what's this" the whole time.
What I was going to originally say is that in most fiction, it's the villain that kind of makes everything. Everything gets built around the villain. So not giving Fisk enough time can just destroy things.
What episode are you in right now?
Ugh. I'm sorry, what was that?
I mean, what episode? Where do you remember last of Daredevil?
I don't. It's been years.
I'm surprised you don't think they give Fisk enough character. I think they give him almost more character than even Matt Murdock.
No, they
Man, that
definitely
was-
do. But he makes other people look bad is what I'm saying. Like the Black Sun storyline. What's the fucking... No, Gal is good. There was another villain. Nobu dies. It's when Fisk goes to jail. There's like a lull where he does almost nothing in the A story, and it just
That-
feels like a drag.
Oh, you're thinking of Daredevil season 2. Yeah, because they focus more on Daredevil versus the Punisher, and they just focus on Kingpin
That's
is
right. I fucking
taking over the.
forgot
so
the Punisher was in that.
You can
show.
kind of, after you're done with the Punisher stuff with season 2, you can kind of just fall off of it because it doesn't really matter.
I would agree with that. After you're done with the Punisher stuff, you can really stop watching.
Yeah, season 3 it literally brings it back together, and it's pretty good.
Then all right. I'll try to look at that.
And I'm like, oh, they're auctioning Iron Fist. I don't fucking care. I would buy that Daredevil suit if I could. I wouldn't fit it, but
You just look up and admire it.
yeah, just be like, that's cool. I mean, I'm on the track of losing a lot of weight. I'll just fucking lose 100 more pounds and fit into it.
I'd
And
honestly
just
want
teach his what?
his shades.
No, yeah, no, those shades are awesome. You gotta be blind now, though. You gotta sell it. The chemicals in your eyes, brother. Just gotta splash
I'm
them in
already
there.
blind. I've got glasses.
But yeah, off of that tangent, all them. Oh yeah, and the Punisher vest. They're also selling the Punisher vest. They're auctioning that off. So, F. All right, okay, we'll go back on now that I made everything sad.
All right, so the timeline they've shown for the movies and Disney Plus shows are as follows. Black Widow, which I believe is supposed to be a movie. There's a chance that it may not be a movie. It could be a series. I think there were a few they didn't specify yet.
No, I think there are a few that they have specified. I know that one is supposed to be a movie. I think you can keep listing them off, but I think they have established which ones are shows and which ones are movies.
And that one's supposed to be May 1st, 2020. Then moving on from there, sometime in the fall, there's going to be an untitled movie. I don't know if this site just wasn't updated or if they just straight up didn't announce the actual name of it.
No, they haven't.
Okay. Then November 6th is going to be the Eternals movie.
What were the Eternals again?
That's like, is that like Adam Warlock and stuff like that?
Fall 2020 is supposed to be the Falcon and Winter Soldier show.
No, that's fall 2021.
No? No, 2021 is Shank, WandaVision, and Doctor Strange.
Yes, and the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
It's the second from the bottom. It says the Falcon and Winter.
Well, Carlos probably
Soldier
can't
Disney
actually
Plus
see.
series.
Carlos can't look at this 'cause it's
I mean, I'm
shared
looking
screen.
at it. It says fall 2020.
No. Did you click the right link?
Are you blind?
I'm looking at the link that you sent me. Yeah.
I'm fall 2021. The Falcon
something
and Winter
wrong with your
Soldier
eyes?
Disney Plus series.
Oh,
Right
right.
underneath that, November 5th, 2021. Thor 4: Love and Thunder. Skipping ahead a bit, but just to see if Carlos is looking at the right thing. Here, let me resend it to you just to be safe. I'll send the link to a Discord DM. But I mean,
I'm looking at it right now. Which one were you arguing about? Falcon being 2020?
The Falcon and Winter Soldier Disney Plus.
Falcon.
Yeah. Fucker. This site says fall 2021. It could be wrong, and I could be wrong. I'm just reading what the site says.
I'm on their official Twitter right now. It says May 2nd, 2020 should be Black Widow. Fall 2020 is the Falcon and Winter Soldier. November 6th, 2020 Eternals.
Okay,
February 12th, 2021 Shang-Chi.
Can you
Spring
send me the
2021 WandaVision.
Actually, is it?
Yeah, send them.
Yeah, send me the
Yeah,
official
if you
thing.
can.
I'll read off of that because it's very possible
Yeah.
this site's
Yeah,
just not correct.
I'll send it to you. Just give me a second.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm telling you what I'm saying. Like, and
No, I
it's
mean
like the
that's
whole
fine.
official photo and all the actors are there and everything.
I thought you were looking at the specific article I sent. That's why I was confused.
No, I was looking up. I was looking at it on Twitter.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because you said that the article was on there, so I thought, oh, let me go double check. Maybe it's wrong, but no. Here.
Okay, well, yeah.
2021. Okay.
No, we'll get the dates right in post.
No,
Or
we
not,
won't.
knowing us.
We're
we
not gonna actually post. Okay, you're using like the actual picture.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah, that's-
really messed that up then on this article.
Wow. Well, we're not using that fucking site.
All right,
So
yeah.
who are the idiots? Excuse me. Does everybody want to?
Okay, well, sorry, fucking Carlos. Saving the podcast. I could save that fucking Arkham LP.
Sorry, I was looking on my second monitor.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
thanks
so-
for finding the actual picture. I did see it before, but I couldn't find it again, so I just used that article.
All right.
but it's super
So-
incorrect. Okay, so restarting with the correct dates. Black Widow is May 1st, 2020. Falcon and Winter Soldier series on Disney Plus is fall 2020. November
Or
6th.
cable cutting out.
Yeah, I can't help that. I don't know what it is.
As long as it's picking it up on as long as it's picking it up
On Audacity.
whatchamacallit, on, yeah, you should be fine.
Okay. November 6th, 2020 is Eternals. February 12th, 2021 is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I've never actually heard of
I
that.
feel like Shang-Chi sounds familiar.
I know he has a power like creating multiple copies of himself, and I think he's just like
No,
a martial
no,
artist.
it's
I think
not
he's
that.
like
No.
he's tied to like Iron Fist and that stuff.
No, he is tied to Iron Fist, which is rad. They're finally putting my people in Asian. I think
I'm still waiting.
You're still waiting. It would have been Blue Beetle if the fucking, if the DC didn't fuck up.
Don't remind me.
Oof. Going
No, I
further.
think I think the raddest thing about the dude is I remember people were talking about how rad he is because he's so good at martial arts, then he's just a regular human that his power is martial arts. So I'm like, okay, that's pretty rad. Well, it's just Kung Fu. Oh, he's just Bruce Lee. Yeah.
What do you mean? Bruce Lee, Shang-Chi? Very different. Very different.
Fake news.
I mean, I'm always down for like the rad character that is just Bruce Lee. But
he's got,
is that a movie or is that a TV show?
He's got
So-
like electric nunchucks.
The Black Widow movie. The Black Widow's the movie. Shang-Chi, Eternals, Doctor Strange, and Thor should be the only movies. It's the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision, Loki, the What If series, and Hawkeye. Those should be the Disney Plus shows.
All right.
Okay, well,
Man, I forgot
guess
they're
I-
not on Netflix. Even though they were making bank on Netflix.
I guess I won't
Like,
read off the rest of these
Yeah, but
then.
I don't know. Like some kind of really horrible stuff happened with Netflix and Disney. That's why they started canceling everything. Well, I think it's because they were testing out. I think it's because Disney was just testing out to see how much people would pay attention to. I think Netflix picked up on that. And they were like, "Well, no, we're not going to help you anymore." So Disney was like, "All right, we'll just start our own service." And of course, people are going to pay for it. They'll put Star Wars, they'll put Disney classic movies, they'll put everything on there, along with.
I mean, that's the problem. I'm like, I'm only gonna get probably the last Clone Wars season, the one that's literally labeled for realsies.
Yeah.
Well, Carl's kind
I
of read
mean-
off all the rest, so.
I mean, like
Well,
you
we can
guys
give
can
her-
still talk about it. Like, are there any you're excited for? Any you think will probably crash and burn?
Oh, that's one I'm excited for. I'm fucking Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I hope that's Cthulhu shit. That is all.
I know they're supposed to try harder to tie into everything. I think they announced officially that Wanda is supposed to show up in Doctor Strange, and her show will immediately tie into that movie. So they're
That's
gonna try
cool.
much harder than they ever did with the Netflix shows to tie it together.
Mm.
Well, like I said, like I like Doctor Strange, the comics, when it's about weird shit, not generic magic stuff, but like the more recent runs where it's been like weird concepts and magic and stuff.
Well, that's why I'm excited for the What If series because they can really get crazy with that.
Yeah. What if we got the X-Men?
What if we bought up Fox?
Wait a minute.
What if we gave a shit about Blade?
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm actually kind of excited for Blade.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what I
excited for
found
Blade.
interesting. They announced Blade, but on that roster,
Dude,
he's not
Blade-
officially part of Phase 4, which is weird.
Yeah, I think that is actually one they haven't. It probably will be a movie, but I think they actually didn't specify for certain.
What if
I
we
think
brought Ghost Rider into the MCU?
Oh.
Played by
No.
Nick Cage.
Look, Nick Cage was an R. Okay, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Can we get Nick
Yeah.
Cage from The Rock as just Ghost Rider?
Look, Nick Cage can be in the movie, but I want him to pass down the spirit of vengeance. Now that would be rad.
You want him to be the
What?
random skeleton cowboy in the desert?
Dude, the skeleton cowboy was like the best part of that movie.
I love Sam Elliott.
It was Sam Elliott. I forgot. It had to be Sam Elliott. It couldn't be any other
Look.
old cowboy.
He could only flame on one more time, and he did it to drive Nick Cage to a location on his horse.
Not
it's
to help
pretty
him
rare.
fight, just to get there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty rad.
Rides away on Old Town Road.
Stop. I would get up in the, as much as I like Lil Nas and the song's pretty great, I've overheard it too many times. I can only listen to it.
Dude, I
when,
hope
like,
that
you know,
I
it's my
hope
own
that's the
choice.
part 7 in song.
Shut the fuck up. Now, if he did like a fucking sad acoustic version of it, then hell yeah.
I mean, you can cleanse your palate with some country roads.
Now that is fine. What are the Eternals again?
I know, like they're just. I think they're like the characters of Hercules and stuff. Like a lot of people are theorizing that's where they're introduced. The mutant.
Oh, the really weird shit. You know, I'm actually down for that.
They're saying they might give like Thanos more of a backstory in that movie. That's just a rumor, though.
I mean, I feel like Thanos has had enough. Whatchamacallit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying that might be a thing that could happen.
Yeah,
That's what a
it
lot of
sucks
people are
that. Yeah, it sucks because some of these sound like rad TV shows. Because I can imagine Shang-Chi being a better, you know, a better version of the Iron Fist TV show. Mostly because I feel like they can make that a kung fu comedy. You know what I mean? Or like an old style Hong Kong like kung fu flick. Now, if they got Jackie Chan in that shit, then that would be rad.
I'm curious if it's gonna tie into anything with Iron Man, because the 10 Rings were more of an Iron Man thing, and that was kind of forgotten about after that last one shot they did.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I feel like the 10 Rings, because the whole thing with the Mandarin, I don't remember what the Mandarin was at. Like, has he recently been used in comic books? Because it's been a while.
Like recently, no, I don't think so.
I mean, okay, if it's just like, oh man, we got some yellow on yellow violence, I'm down to always watch yellow on yellow violence.
I mean, that's probably it.
Clip that.
He's got the pass. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, let's see what else I got. I mean, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I mean, it's like the thing. Like, I'll give it an episode if it's enjoyable, just so like I can watch in the background or something. That's gonna be fine.
It's got potential, but I could see it also not doing
Oh, it
great.
sounds fucking stupid. Next.
Is Black Widow a movie or a TV show?
Black Widow's a movie.
Oh,
That's fucking stupid. Next.
Can it please? No. I literally want the beginning of Black Widow, just for her throwing herself off the fucking cliff, and it's just gonna start playing the song. It's like, yep, that's
God
it.
damn
You're probably wondering how I got.
And then it just plays all of Endgame.
it just plays all of it.
And it all started when my dad traded me into a super soldier program.
God.
God.
No, it all started when this kid from New York named Steve Rogers. It just starts playing through all the movies.
God. Teenage Wasteland.
I'm also excited for the what ifs because I'm kind of curious like where all their go.
No, that's gonna be. No, I hope they go weird with that. That's like you have to go weird. Like, can we get like? I'm trying to think of like what ifs can they use?
A what if that I would really like would be, what if instead of the Avengers having to go up against Thanos, like what if the villains had all won their movies and it had to be the Masters of Evil against Thanos in Infinity War?
Yeah,
that would be
that'd be
really
rad.
cool, I think.
What else? I'm still waiting for them to introduce Doctor. Like now that they actually have the rights to Fox and stuff, I know they're gonna bank on that. They cannot not bank on that. You know what I mean?
What Doctor?
On like Fantastic Four, because there are rumors that they're trying to get what's his name? Who's the dude from The Office that was in Don't Breathe. Not Don't Breathe.
I
Quiet
know who you're
Place.
talking about. I forget his name, but I know who you're talking
Because
about.
they're saying he's growing his beard out and stuff like that, and there's rumors of him playing Mr. Fantastic, and he's a good actor. So
Yeah, I've
don't
heard those
remember his
rumors.
name. Yeah. I'm like, I mean, you can do Fantastic Four. It's just I hope you're not doing current comic Fantastic Four because that's a fucking mess right now.
I think they officially announced that they are just making it, but that was it. I think that was the only thing. Just like, yeah, we're making it. It was pretty obvious.
We talked about how much we don't like comic books every now and then. We hard talked about that on the fucking Arkham Asylum playthrough, of course.
Oh yeah.
I hate them because I love them.
I'm telling you, it's good sometimes, and then it throws it in the trash most of the time.
I mean, that's with any form of media, realistically.
I feel like anime is like a specific thing because, in all fairness, it's the own writer's fault most of the time if it goes down the drain because no one's gonna pick back up on a fucking anime, like on a fucking like manga or series or anything like that, right? Like, fucking say, God forbid me say this, Miura dies the next day. No one's gonna want to finish Berserk, but I know Miura probably has the Notebook, kind of like what happens in the basement of Attack on Titan, where it's like, do this, you need this. These are the guidelines of what to do.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty true.
Same with the author of Hunter x Hunter.
Like, honestly, a lot of manga, it just kind of it falls into this weird thing where you don't want to finish it. Like, you think it has a really good premise, and then it turns out all of the Titans are like old humanity, and something about the flesh of Ymir or some stupid ass shit. And why couldn't you just like fucking god damn it? It's motherfuck God. It's God. You know what really worked well? Midichlorians. Let's have midichlorians, but let's make it an anime. And I'm gonna seven's a cool number. I'm gonna have Titans about the 7 deadly sins. Except I'm gonna combine 2 of them, and I'm gonna give them to the main characters. Retroactive spoilers. Dumb as shit.
First off,
you
got most of that wrong.
Probably did, but hold on. No,
did.
fucking. There's special Titans. There's special Titans.
Fuck it, Attack on Titan spoiler casts.
So let me see if I have this right. There's like special Titans. The Colossal Titan is one of them. The Armored Titan is another. Female Titan is another. Eren can turn into a Titan, and that's one of the special Titans. Except that special Titan is 2 of them fused together.
Well, here's the thing with that, right? It's like that, but he can't use the other one unless there's something specific that happens with it, which I don't want to go into too much detail because that's part of why it's so good.
He's got to chop off his pee-pee first. If he chops off his pee-pee, then he gets more anime power.
Yeah, he has to identify as a female first. No, but seriously. Sorry for that joke, everybody. But like, no. There's actually 9, and it's not based off the 7 deadly sins. Now, it's not humanity per se that can turn into Titans. And that's what I want to leave that at.
No, I know it's not human. The Titans were humans. It's like it was like a thing to live forever or something, and the people that did it turned into Titans. No.
Whoever told you that got it wrong.
I fucking read through Wikipedia entries.
Well, that's the problem, Monroe. No, that's the problem. It's a Wikipedia article. The twist is done so much fucking better in this show. That's like the equivalent of saying, "Oh my fucking god."
Okay, well, Eren's a piece of shit. Fuck you. Well, Eren's a shit protagonist.
Well, that's fine. He's made that way.
He's annoying.
Yeah, he's made that way.
I want him to die so it just follows his fucking adoptive sister.
No, there's a reason it's made like that way.
Or I'd literally rather watch Armin, the person that's supposed to be the worst of all of them. He's less fucking annoying than Eren.
Well, yeah, no, Eren's made that way for like I said, Eren's made that way for a reason, and it's pretty good because whatchamacallit, he matures as a character differently than how other people mature as a character. Instead of going like, this is also still going to spoilers of Attack on Titan, because I don't know how far did you go before you even went, oh fuck,
I didn't even finish season 1.
That's fair. Season 1 has some like kind of like bad pacing issues. Season 2 and 3 are where it like pick off and are really good. Because like I said, I'm guessing you know the spoilers of who the Colossal and the Armored Titan were.
There were characters I don't remember.
If you don't fucking look it up. Do not fucking look it up. Because like I said, the twist is pretty whatchamacallit, it's pretty good. I can understand why not a lot of people would like watching it at first. But I was able to get through it because off of like the premise was the world building for me was what got me. And then everything that happened to that specific world that shatters in season 3. It's pretty good. Yeah.
That's another thing. Why are the human titans, the humans that turn into titans?
It's literally explained, Monroe. I can't
No.
fucking tell you why.
Why do they
explain?
Why are they attacking the last city in the world? I mean, I know it's not the last city in the world. There's no way that's not the fucking. No, by the way, settlements out here. Fucking whatever. Why are they attacking the big city?
I can't fucking tell you.
They want to eat Aaron's booty, right? He has the best Titan genes. They want to eat him up.
No, this is the equal. All right. You want me to go into tear into what's stupid? This is the equivalent of saying all the shit that happened in Steven Universe is fucking stupid. All right, you can't just go. Yeah, you can't just go in and read a Wikipedia article and go like, "Hey, this is." So
Steven Universe gets stupid. It gets stupid because they forget how they're writing. They accidentally make Steven's mom like a psychopath.
All right, you got me there, but like, no, I mean like whatchamacallit, in hindsight, like reading it up, it's stupid, but you have to go through watching the show to understand, and like the show does a much better job at building what the characters are. And you live through those characters, and it makes, and like once their world gets shattered, like whatchamacallit, you just have to watch the show. Like I can't like whatchamacallit, I understand why you couldn't get past season 1. That's fine. The only thing that's good, like that when it really starts picking off, is sadly halfway through season 1 because it has pacing issues, because it was released around the same time as the manga, of course. But what the studio did, which was actually pretty rad, even though it kind of hurt their popularity, was they're like, fuck it, we're going to wait. We're not doing filler. We're going to wait all these years for the manga to get to a part where we can catch up to it, because they caught up to it pretty fast in season 2. And then season 3 is, the pinnacle, and it's pretty fucking good.
Do they ever give the female Titan boobs?
She has boobs, you idiot.
They're barely there.
Yeah, and I thought you were gay. I thought you were fine.
I'm not gay. I'll watch it because the female Titan doesn't have boobs.
No, but like I said, like, it's only stupid because you don't know everything and the context with it that makes it good.
Alright, fine. I bet there's a really good reason they're attacking the last city. I bet they want the High King of Humanity's final fucking semen wad.
No, it's not that, and that's what makes it really good. It's something there's something it's pretty fucking messed up.
Is it because we live in a society?
Yeah, they're trying to eat all the gamers, because that's the last fucking wall of humanity. If you want me to, I can. I don't want to spoil it for anyone else. That's the problem.
No,
because of how good it is.
We've been going on for a while on this.
You're like, whatchamacallit? No, we have been going on a while about this, because like I said, I really like Attack on Titan, and I know it has flaws, but the twist isn't fucking stupid. And there's so many people out there that will agree with me the twist isn't stupid.
And if I wanted to read a manga about monsters eating children, I'd just read The Promised Neverland. Spoilers for the first episode of The Promised Neverland.
I mean, that's the premise of it, so that's the whole fucking fault.
Spoilers, the orphanage is a farm. Spoilers, there are no... I'm not saying that. What?
Look, I'm just saying, sometimes children need to be medium rare before I can eat.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man. Promise Neverland's pretty good.
It is. It has a voice actor from Hunter x Hunter in it in the anime.
Dude, that one kid got fucking killed, and that was rough to watch.
That's gonna be a long segment to cut out.
Yeah.
Skip over.
No, yeah, just
Anyway,
but-
next news.
Well,
We're still on Marvel.
I think that's
Like, why the fuck did you bring up that all of a sudden? Is my question.
Because I'm not interested in Marvel movies. I don't fucking care. Oh look,
Well,
it's
you barely
Loki.
care.
He still exists. He's gonna be in a show. What's he gonna do? Probably wacky hijinks.
For a man
Give
that has a
shit.
lot of clout, you're not great at fighting games.
What are you fucking?
Ooh.
Wait, no, I'm
What?
here talking about Marvel movies, and you're talking about fighting games. I don't. What,
No,
what, are you,
I said for a man who has a lot of clout, you're not really great at fighting games.
what clout do I have? Am I a famous artist?
guys. We still have questions.
I know. Let's fucking keep going.
Move on.
I don't care about Wanda and Vision. Loki seems cool. Hawkeye, actually, I don't care. What If is the only one. Thor looks like they're still going for the 80s aesthetic. That's cool. If it's Taika Waititi, that's fine.
I think it is the same director.
That's good. That's all I really cared about.
But hey, female Thor's in it too, which
Why did they bring her back?
I don't
Look,
know.
Wait,
Jane
Thora?
Foster in the Jane Foster in the comics is actually pretty fun. Like pretty
Okay,
alright.
but Jane Foster in the movies suck.
No, they suck. No, she sucks. I know. I hope female Thor is Valkyrie, and that would be so much better.
No, I think
It's
I think
Natalie-
They already said they're gonna go. Yeah, no,
it's Natalie
it is gonna be
Portman.
Natalie Portman. For,
Wait, they're gonna go with like a Thora type thing?
apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I feel like that would make more sense for the What If almost. But I mean,
Yeah,
we'll
that
just have
would.
to see how they do it. And
I'm just
Hawkeye,
saying,
they
my
may be
favorite scene-
the Hawkeye. They may be doing stuff with Kate Bishop, but I don't actually know.
Yeah.
Probably. I would agree. The one that seems the most useless is Loki. He needs to stay dead. I'm tired of seeing his face everywhere.
Yeah, no, he was like literally like he got his redemption in fucking Infinity War. You could have left him at that. But then Marvel's like, oh, you know what them girls like? Loki. Tom Hiddleston's like, please, I'm tired of playing Loki.
No, we're gonna
you're
beat
contractually
your
obligated.
horse.
It contractually up, and they send him so much money at this point. It's like it's stupid if I don't do this.
Dig up that horse one more time.
Taking on that old town road.
Use a transmutation
Go
circle
beat
to
it in the
bring
back.
your mother of a
Someone
dead
wrote,
horse
right?
back.
Gonna beat
Someone-
my
someone-
horse on an
horse-
old town road.
Town road, I'm gonna.
make phase 4 because I can't come up with new IPs. All I'm saying is maybe the new idea doesn't have to be tied to something that was there 20 years ago. That's all I'm you know, I'm just crazy idea. What were you gonna ask me?
I like the X-Men. I wish they did with something with X-Men. Please
That'd be
do something
fine if
with
they
X-Men.
did something with the X-Men. It's just,
Please,
I
like
Oh.
and
I like
X-Men
that.
Oh wait,
animated
no,
series.
don't say X-Men anymore. That's you can't say that anymore.
You have
That's
to say
not
the
PC.
Y dudes.
What?
You gotta just say mutants. Men does not include women, and yeah, that's no good. You can't say
What?
that anymore.
Wait, is
Yeah,
that
no, I'm not kidding.
actually-
I'm not kidding. People at Marvel have come out and said that. Yeah, we're probably not gonna call them the X-Men because there's women, so we're just gonna say mutants. I'm not kidding. You can look this up.
Yeah, because when
I
people
didn't
think of
want
the X-Men, they're like, Storm is not welcome. Fuck her.
Jean Grey, no one considers her an X-Men.
I fucking hate. Look, right? I don't want to go into too much detail with this because whatchamacallit, that's just a whole nother like line. But
I
that's
mean, what if they
because
just
you
say
know
Storm
me.
has a dick?
I think that will
You
make
just say-
more people watch it. Actually,
They could just say Storm and Jean Grey. They could just say they call themselves the X-Men because all of the members just happen to identify as male.
Yeah, they're all
No,
trans.
oh, no.
No.
Oh no! Oh no! I didn't want to go down this road, and I already did.
Oh no, all the guys became women and then transverted back.
I'd watch a
I'm
Rule
doing this
63
podcast before this
X-Men.
gets bust. Well, I mean, we already have female Wolverine. It's just X-23.
No, if they give... yeah, but if they do a Rule 63 Wolverine and they give him big boobs, I'm gonna be so fucking angry.
No, but they
shouldn't
balance it.
have
They make her
boobs.
even shorter.
Oh my god! But seriously, please give me X-Men.
Oh, yeah, didn't they announce something for Fantastic Four too? It's just not on here.
No, they did. That was it. They just said, "Oh, we're gonna make it." That's it.
It's like, cool.
Okay,
Actually make a good one.
Wait, is this going
Dr.
to be the
Doom-
fourth Fantastic Four movie?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
and the
it's gonna-
third
They need
reboot.
to
Actually, no. Technically, it'll be the 5th because of that '90s one that nobody
Oh,
saw.
yeah.
God damn it!
So
They
this
missed
would-
the opportunity to just name it Four-tastic.
God.
What do you mean? They already did Fantastic.
And we're
Did you forget?
Dude, where's Fantastic and Knuckles?
Did you forget the really bad Fantastic?
I don't remember.
Dude, I would love when Human Torch
I will
burned
send
himself
you a-
so
I will-
bad he became black.
God, yeah.
Is that the plot of that movie? I never watched it.
No, I sent the picture. You will look at it and know immediately.
No, I remember. God, what is wrong with the middle dude's face? What is his nose? That looks
Oh.
photoshopped.
No,
Why
it's
can't they
just
just like? Why can't they
It
just
was-
make the next Fantastic Four movie about Victor Von Doom just working at McDonald's? You know,
No,
his
I
company
literally-
falls on
no,
hard
here's the-
times and needs a minimum
Here's the
wage
thing:
job.
they always
No, he works
fuck
on the
up with
potato
Victor Von
farms.
Doom, right? There's always something they fuck up with Victor Von Doom because his origin story is not that he's fucking whatchamacallit, like he got affected by the accident too, right? He does magic shit. And
Yeah,
that's the cool because it's like I'm a fucking science dictator, everything.
he's a
Guess what?
scientist
Magic.
wizard of a fictional country.
And
Like
that's
scientist
the
wizard
raddest
dictator.
part. But
And they
his
just never
country's
wanna do
doing
that.
actually pretty well, which is like the other thing of his character that we all love. Because it's like it seems fascist, but everyone in his country's like doing super well.
No,
I mean,
Doom
it is
like,
fascist, but like that's the point that he does
Yeah.
so much evil to do good.
Doom
Yeah.
is like
Character's amazing.
that's because it lends to his character of being an arrogant piece of shit. Because in a way, Doom was always right. Doom was right. If you just let Doom handle everything, it would be fine.
No, Doctor Doom is pretty fucking rad. Yeah, and like I literally want it to where if they do the Fantastic Four movie, they're like, "What's his power?" And he just snaps his fingers and like a building collapses or some shit. And it's like, "What'd you do, magic?"
No, he does the level 3 from Marvel 3.
Yeah, the chair comes out of nowhere and just starts getting shot. Like what? He does the slam and then he just touch a death suit.
No, he starts mashing buttons on the chair to simulate the mashing for the super.
Oh yes, dude.
Okay, we were
dude, I
supposed to
can't
move
believe-
off of Marvel.
No.
I can't believe freaking I legitimately forgotten the name of every single Fantastic Four character. I can't believe fucking Mr. Fantastic got fucking dive kick looped in the corner.
God.
Foot dive.
And then some
Yeah,
fucking dude in a blue coat came out of nowhere and did Judgment Cut. Alright, we should probably move
Die.
on though.
Now play Marvel, kids.
Not Infinite though, that
Alright.
game doesn't exist.
Do we have any other news?
No.
Not really.
Well,
Yeah,
we
that's
have
it.
Questions?
we have one thing, but do you want to save it for the actual end or do you want to do it now?
Well, we're gonna do. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say it now. Well, this one's more tragic news and sort of anything. So, as I think a lot of people saw on Reddit, and it was on I was on a lot of anime subreddits. It was on r/2 best friends play. It was on a lot of things I also frequented. What had happened was there was something. Arsonist horribly set the studio of Kyoto Animations on fire, and many workers lost their lives, and a lot of the work that KyoAni was working on was destroyed in the fire.
Was it ever
Yeah.
found out why he did it?
I don't
think
wanna
it's
go
been
into it,
released
and I don't wanna-
yet.
Yeah,
I
don't
just want
wanna-
to know if there was a
Yeah.
reason. That's it. We don't have to talk about it, but
Yeah, no,
that's
like,
all I
don't
ever
wanna-
heard.
Yeah, people like this don't deserve to have their name known, which is probably why he did it in the first place. And he should be forgotten in history. And that, as dark as it is, I hope he reserves the maximum amount of punishment they could possibly give in that country. And just like our hearts here go out to Kyoto Animations because they made some great anime. One of them still probably like one of my favorites that I just like for a slice of life. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Don't at me. I know I'm a fucking weeb, so shut up. But yeah, hearts go out to them. We're gonna leave a link in the description for their donation and site. They've already reached their goal, but I feel like any more would really help. But not only that, but they also lost like so many people at that animation studio, and which sucks because that was apparently one of the best animation studios to work at because they treated their workers like as humans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
like
they
they gave
work.
them regular salary pay instead of just doing freelance work based on episodes or shows.
Yeah, so that really sucks. So our hearts go out to Kyoto anime, but yeah,
You can also
they'll come back.
Yeah, you can also support them by buying their products legally because all the money from those goes directly to the studio.
Yeah, and to the workers, and hopefully to the families of those who lost their lives.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you'll come back, Kyo Anime. I know you will. All right. So now that depressing news is out of the way, I think that was the last bit of the news. I think we can go hard into
The 6
that
questions.
Cowboy Bebop spoiler.
Oh,
Oh yeah, the 6 questions.
do you want any
6 questions,
or...
and then we'll 6 questions, and then we'll officially end the podcast, and then we'll go hard into Cowboy Bebop and any other spoilers because like Carlos finished it, and Carlos, I bet you have a lot to say about it because this is the time to say about it because I have a lot to say about it now that you watched it. I'm pretty sure Cable does too.
I'll at least understand a lot of what Jeff said, but no, I don't really have a lot to say, but I'm sure
Yeah.
I'll find stuff.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. And Monroe, since you haven't finished it, I don't want to. This is one Attack on Titan. You already spoiled yourself for that. And if yeah, and obviously you don't care about that. But honestly, if you want to dip out after this, because Cowboy Bebop's pretty fucking good, and I don't want to spoil all.
Yeah,
of it.
I might. I think I'll dip out after the questions then.
All right, that's
Okay.
fine. All right, let's go ahead and get to the questions.
I'm waiting for
Oh.
Cable to read them.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm
I
waiting
didn't
for
know. All right, well, I'll do it. Fine. All right. Questions from Erwin, as per usual.
Shout out
win.
to everyone.
Can we name this section questions from Erwin?
We might as well at this point.
Honestly, yeah.
We've only got one
Honestly.
question not from Erwin, and that was like podcast 2. All right.
Hey, but if you want to send a question, to Space Patrol, where can you send it at?
Well, if you want to be
Fine.
like Erwin and be what were you gonna say?
I was gonna because I did the jingle to like if you want to say that thing to super best friends. 5 is so far.
You're send it nowhere because they don't exist anymore.
Oh. They were lost to the annals of history.
God. Yeah. If you want to be join the part of the 1% like Erwin, you can send your question to the Space Patrol Mail at gmail.com.
He's a winner.
He is a winner, honestly. He's probably the reason why we keep going because we know at least one person watches
Hey.
Single tier.
anime
bitch.
song plays.
All right.
I'd
That's
say
all.
let's
Read
play.
the first question.
I'd say
now.
let's play Shiki no
Yeah.
Uta, but that would get copyright strike.
No, we got copyright striked.
All right. From Erwin. Oh Lord, oh geez, the titles are getting longer. What was this title? I'll look it up later. Hey, so I decided that every other cast I'm gonna send in questions since I want to encourage others to send in their own, but also still want to ask stuff for fun. Either way, here we go. Question 1. What piece of entertainment have you sat through much later after people stopped talking about it? For example, I'm now going to start Ori and the Blind Forest, aka the game the damn universe wouldn't stop gushing about for a few months, and a few more after the definitive release, and now more after the sequel announcement. It's almost in the same vein as Undertale's obnoxious community hyping, and I liked Undertale. But for the most part, it's pushed me away from buying, but hey, it's on Game Pass, so whatevers.
I'm trying to think. What game did I get into late?
I know my answer.
Or entertainment? What's your answer, Monroe?
Well, he said piece of entertainment, so mine was,
that's
so it was probably junior or senior year of high school.
oh no.
I'd actually ride in Cable's truck a lot. He had this old truck, and we'd go to this burger place. I'm not gonna say which one.
I don't think it only exists here, but okay.
It does.
It doesn't.
It does.
It's a White Castle.
Yeah, White Castle, definitely. We have a
Would
White
be-
Castle.
We'd basically
Also, it does only exist here.
Oh,
yeah, it does.
shit.
Cable.
I
Basically-
thought there was one outside
Well,
the state.
well, get fucked every other state.
Fuck, now they know
the
it's in one
fat
state.
dab. Well, yeah, okay,
Well,
they
we're
still
not
have a
gonna
bunch
say
to
what it
choose from.
Oh,
Just
God.
just go.
The stand your ground laws in this state sure are annoying.
Oh,
Anyway,
come on.
All right,
anyway,
cool. Okay, cool. You've what you call it, isolated us to a hemisphere of the U.S. and part of the West.
So, you know,
Yes, no.
we would drive during lunch period to like get lunch because school lunch is worse than prison food. And you know, there was this guy, he always told me to watch this weird Japanese anime. It was called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, that was
And
me.
he just wouldn't shut up about it. And every
I
time
guess
I
what?
heard about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I would just be like, what the fuck? I'm never gonna watch that. It's in Japanese. Why would I watch a show in Japanese?
And you watched it,
I eventually watched it. I
dude. It was pretty good, wasn't it?
was very spiteful of you. Well, I accidentally started at part 4 without knowing it was part 4 until a few episodes in. But
Part skipper, crucify him. Shame.
But yeah, JoJo's is mine, and the reason is Coby.
Hey,
That's probably the
fair-
biggest one for me.
and to be fair, Cable was like that too because I got him into JoJo, and then here's how the cycle happens, right? You have the one friend who won't shut the fuck up about JoJo, then you finally get into JoJo, and then you become the next friend who won't shut the fuck up about JoJo.
That's why I'm
And this-
scared. That's why I don't want to keep watching it. I don't want to be that guy.
You'll be fine.
It's pretty good though, right, Monroe? It's your honor. You have gained it. You can now say it to Carlos.
Yeah, JoJo's like a 4 out of 10.
Garbage.
Banned from the server by Coby.
Man, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's your own opinion, and just like Mantis, it's shitty.
No,
That
JoJo's is pretty good.
I know you're fucking kidding. You wouldn't go through part 5 at this point if you thought it was shitty. What is your favorite part without spoilers so far?
I'm still really partial to part 2.
That's fine.
Part 2's the best part.
I heard your fucking.
Okay, Mari has some strong opinions. He does not like any part after part 2. He doesn't like stands.
Well, he's fucking wrong. All right, on part 3, it's understandable because Araki was like, I'm reinventing my like series, and I'm now figuring out how to do it. Part 4 is pretty good though. Part 5 too.
It's
Part
mainly
4
he
is-
stopped watching when part 3 was airing because the stands made it like, I don't know how to. It was such a change in like, I guess, build up. Like compare
No, yeah,
part
that's right.
2 where Joseph is like training with Hamon. They don't really train. You don't. That's the whole point of stands. They don't train with their stands.
Which is why the other parts are much better. Because part 3 was just, hey, I'm punch ghost. I'm a punch for like the first good half until the Araki was like, all right, let me actually make these people think of how to use their powers. Because that's once it gets pretty good until you know what happens in part 3 at the end. But part 4 is where like you can see like the stand dynamic actually taking hold because it's usually I got this power.
Yeah.
How do I use it to get you? Which is why Josuke is still like probably like one of, if not my favorite, like protagonist of JoJo up into the anime. And that manga, that's something different, but that's spoilers. So, mostly because like he has a good power, but unlike a certain protagonist in part 5, he can't heal himself, which makes the dynamic like a lot more complicated and stuff like that, which I like a lot.
Yeah.
Also paired with like the fucking problem Josuke has of always rushing in to help people despite, losing almost limbs.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, part 4 is where it gets the stand dynamic right, in my opinion.
Yeah, typically the more weirdly specific the powers get, the better the interactions
which is why I'm
get.
guessing you really like part 5, because part 5 has one of the best, like my favorite fights in the series.
So, yeah, what's funny, people people say that King Crimson's power is confusing,
Okay, I have a backstory behind that, but go ahead and explain.
but some people also say
Cable, what are
it's
you,
like,
Cable? Wait, what the fuck? It's yeah, I was gonna say you're still sharing your
did
screen.
your cat start watching TV?
No, I have my sound off on Chrome.
Oh, well, it's still playing through. Just stop sharing your screen. We're good now.
Okay.
But
Didn't realize just sharing.
but basically, people have also said his power is hard to understand because it's weirdly inconsistent. There are some inconsistent powers in JoJo's. King Crimson's isn't one of them. It's oddly extremely consistent.
Okay, so yeah, the reason why people are saying King Crimson's powers don't make sense is because Part 5 was a manga that came out, was being fan translated over here, and guess what? Those fan translations were bad.
Yeah. Well, also,
not only that, but it was hard to convey what his power was. Like, you can kind of see it, but like the anime helps it a lot for you to be like, that's what it does. Because like in the manga, like even when the better translations are out, you can only really tell what's happening when you look at the colored scans, right? But even then, because of how manga is, you didn't get the full concept of what the fuck was happening. In the anime, they perfected that, and it's like amazing.
Yeah,
that's like, yeah.
Also, the name of its ability is kind of misleading. Time Erasure doesn't really. There are better names for it, for what it actually does.
It's time skip. My favorite is literally the reverse Uno card.
I mean, yeah, it's like, it's not that the events don't happen.
Not the reverse Uno card, but the nah button. I want to say. Yeah.
It's not that the events don't happen. It's that no one remembers them happening in that period, but time continues in this state anyway. And also, basically, King Crimson removes himself from the universe. He can't be acted upon in any way.
Yeah.
So
which is also why he can't just cut people's arms off during race time.
Go ahead, Cable.
That's actually what I was going to bring up. So King Crimson can't interact with people in the skip time, correct?
He shouldn't be able to.
How is he killed Narancha?
Look here.
All right, so JoJo spoilers.
Also, JoJo spoilers.
I mean, you were kind of already doing it.
Oh yeah, true. So JoJo spoilers in this. All right, no. My thing was, I think literally, because like it's kind of weird how King Crimson works, right? Because like we have to go back to the fight with him versus Metallica, right?
Mm-hmm.
Metallica holds him there, and the bullets are about to fucking hit him. And then the time gets erased, and he kind of forgets how he ended up there in the first place.
Okay.
So I take it. There's two ways this could happen. One, time skip immediately after Merc Narancha, which is kind of rough. Or two, Merc Narancha, y'all don't remember that happening. Or I wasn't there for that.
It could have easily been. It could have been he could have time skipped before. He could have time skipped before, made his stand appear, and then at Narancha kill him, and then immediately time skip right after, so that Narancha is still in death throes.
Yeah,
but no one is able to really see that.
Yeah, like that death still hurts. Like, that's the saddest one. Abakio's was rough, but
I mean, there's also not. It's also like, think of it like Dio's the world. He can, in theory, just kind of. He has a limit on how long he can go, but he can, in theory, just restart it again right after.
No, yeah, that's why King Crimson was fucking busted.
Yeah,
it was the ultimate counter stand because it's like, I can read the future on this end. I didn't like it. I can change it around it so I don't get that exact future. Okay. Oh, cool. It's not going to happen unless he does this. I can make him do that.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't. We're never going to get through the questions if we do them like this.
Okay, well, I'll just say the last thing of that was, my original thought was it had to do with the arrow powering up everyone's stands. But yeah, that too. I don't know. So, okay. All right. My answer is probably also JoJo and also Coby. Alternatively, Cowboy Bebop and still Coby.
Well, Carlos, what piece of entertainment? Yeah, what piece of entertainment?
Yeah, I guess it would just be recently with Cowboy Bebop. That would be the most that I've gotten into long after people have really stopped talking about it. Agree with the Ori and the Blind Forest comment that he made. That I know people like to gush about it very recently, but that is a game that I would very much recommend as well. It is very good, and I'm also excited for the sequel.
Oh, I didn't know you played it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's actually more of a relaxing game.
Yeah. Well, I can't really think of anything. No, Cable and Gridman.
Oh yeah, okay.
Cable got me into Gridman, and I was like, there was literally one scene where some motherfucker does Armor King's fucking intro, and I was like, I'm sold. That's all you had to show me. And I think we sold Min too, right? Yeah, because Min said he was watching.
Yeah, I have no idea if he actually did it or not.
No, I don't. Yeah, Min probably actually did. But yeah, that was so funny. We watched it like on podcast, and Min was like, "That's fucking rad."
Well,
it was rad.
no, it was. I'm
Pretty
just.
fucking.
I'm reading the next question, and Coby, you can actually skip this because you already answered it.
Oh, what series have you played? Watched. We're trying to bring it up without spoiling. Feels hard.
Yeah, you kind of already went on this rant.
JoJo's a definite one. Yeah, JoJo's a definite one.
Yeah.
Mostly because, like, you gotta tell people. It's kind of the same reason why I kept talking to JoJo Monroe about JoJo Monroe that you eventually got to it. It's the same reason about Attack on Titan. There are certain things that happen that are great that you will get to. That's it. If you don't like it, okay, that's fine. I made a wrong recommendation.
Spoiler shit.
David Bowie makes time bombs and explodes women. There's part 4 for you.
Yeah.
David Bowie. It is just blatantly David Bowie.
Yeah.
What about you, Carlos?
I know this will be very much an. I actually really things for people. I find the most genuine from
What you say? You're
Oh,
cutting
no.
out. You're cutting out a lot. What?
Did I cut out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you
cutting
cut
out
out
a
a lot.
lot.
Oh, sorry. I know this will be a non-answer, but I actually don't like spoiling anything for people. What I sit through with them, whatever they're watching for the first time, and I guess the only innuendo I could give as to spoiling something was I'll be looking at you a lot to wait for your reaction. But as far as spoiling anything, it's not that hard for me to not do it.
Dude, I do that same shit too. I think I was watching. It was watching JoJo with Cable. And it was literally the same thing. Like something happens, and like Cable would just turn. He would know I'm looking right at him, just to be like, "Yeah." I remember the first time you saw Dio's power,
Yeah.
and you were there, and you're like, "What? That's bullshit." I'm like, "Yeah." All right. Well, since we answered that, 3. If you could rebrand a thing as another thing,
No,
game as
Cable
another
didn't.
game.
I don't.
Cable
Oh,
didn't
Cable,
answer.
Yeah, I
fair.
don't think Monroe or I got to answer.
I mean, we
I'm
answered
trying
in
to
the
think
last
of one.
question.
Yeah, I am too. I mean, recently I can say Gridman because Coby, you watched it. If I tried to roughly explain to you that without spoiling it to you, would it have made any sense?
No, it would not have made any
Okay.
fucking sense.
Yeah.
Dude, to be fair, like I said, you just showed me that scene. I'm like, I don't fucking care. I'm in.
Yeah, but that's not really that bad because that's not.
You literally showed me it's like, woolly bait, right? There's Coby bait out
Yeah.
there. And Cable knows exactly what Coby bait is. And the moment I saw it, I'm like, I'm in. Just
Yeah, but I mean, like the overall, like kind of idea behind the show in general. It's like, it would have to be spoiled to actually explain it, or for it to make sense if you just saw out of context clip.
some series like that, I'm like for that series specifically, there are some series where I'm like, sorry. There are some series where I'm like, I'm glad you told me about this because I want to work up to it because it's pretty good. Like, that was Gridman for me because I saw that and I was like, I can't wait to see how we get there. And other series, I'm like, oh, come on, man. Like, why? Like, those type of people who stand outside of the movie theater and watch me. No, I never understood those type of people that are always like, I'm going to go ahead and fucking spoil it on Twitter. Fuck all of you. Like, I'm going in like, oh, you liking this piece of media is dumb. I mean, it should
It's
be dumb.
understandable for Harry Potter. All Harry Potter fans are terrible.
No, Harry Potter's terrible. Like, I wish I knew everything about Snape was a fucking secret. Like,
Why
I wish
is this
I wish I knew
trending
that.
on Twitter. What the fuck?
What is it? Is it breaking news?
Not really. It's just trending.
Spoiler alert: Hermione's black.
And this is actually related to that.
What? Wait,
Trending in USA. # brown skin girl challenge.
Oh no!
What?
Oh no!
Can we
Back
not?
out of this now. Back out.
What is this?
Backpedal this. Backpedal this. I don't know about this, Chief. This sounds.
This is probably
going
something
into,
you want.
I don't think it's something I want. Hold up.
I don't think it's
Look
what you're
at that. It is. It's
thinking
number
it
4.
is.
Is it as bad? Okay, I'm thinking of chicks just being in blackface.
No,
Okay.
no, I'd rather have that.
No.
What
This
is
is.
it?
I can see why you.
Oh, right. I didn't.
I mean, it's.
I don't go on Twitter a lot. I use
Hold on.
TweetDeck.
This is not important. This is not.
No, it's not
at
important.
all.
It's just super
Wow.
weird to see. That's why I didn't say it was news. I was just like surprised to see that.
All right, well, I'm just not going into that. I thought this was something like, ooh, controversial. Ooh, about to get that spicy clickbait. Oh no,
No.
it's just people being like, look, I'm beautiful, and I'm like, that's okay.
You heard it here
Because props-
first, folks. Kobe thinks black girls aren't spicy enough.
That's a fucking line, you know it.
I know it is.
Don't you fucking
There's your
put those
clickbait.
false words in my mouth. Don't you put those false words in my mouth.
All right. No, do you have an answer for 2 yet?
Hunter x Hunter.
Okay, that's fine.
But I kind of worked out what I would tell to people, and then they'll just decide if they want to watch it or not. I'll just say Hunter x Hunter is a good shonen. What's it about? That's a question.
What's it about? I don't know.
All it took me was to see that one Gon power up scene, and I'm like, I want to see how we get here. That was rad.
Yeah.
And
So,
now that I got there, that was pretty rad.
yeah, there's a main character's called Gon, and he just wants to find his dad. Really, really innocent story.
Who fucking went gone?
Oh.
Gone to go get some fucking cigarettes because he doesn't care about that fucking
Look,
kid.
you could interpret the lyrics to the opening theme as written by his dad.
Get the fuck away from me.
You can fly away.
Are you an NBA star yet?
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter is a show about an absentee father. Anyway.
Like all good shonen.
All right. Well, I guess that's episode 2. Huh.
Question 2?
Question two.
All right. Question 3. If you could rebrand a thing as another thing, game as another game, or a movie, etc., what would you pick? Do you want me to read the rest, or should we?
Now let's paraphrase it. He
Okay.
feels that these Assassin's Creed games probably could be seen even more praises if they split into another sub-franchise, which, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, because,
This point, yeah. At this point, like, Odyssey was fun. Like, people have things to say about it, but I'm like, I don't care about story or anything. If it's fun, it's fun. It's a video game.
I
I'm
just
supposed to
don't
have fun
care
in it.
about Assassin's Creed. I don't give a fucking...
Dude, we have a fan of Assassin's Creed here that stopped caring about Assassin's Creed. Right, Carlos?
Yeah, it hurt.
I'll tell you right now, the thing I care about most in Assassin's Creed is the multiplayer.
That's rad. Multiplayer is underrated. That's
It
multiplayer
is
so
so underrated. It's no one even tries to do a game mode like that, and it's sad.
No, not only that, but Assassin's Creed has underrated multiplayer. You know what else has underrated multiplayer? Last of Us. Because everyone's fucking like, like gobbling down on the story, which I say the story is pretty good, right? The multiplayer is super fun.
Yeah, and you know what else had a good multiplayer? Mass Effect 3.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm one
Everyone
of
say
those
goodbye to
weirdos.
Monroe. Wait, did it? I mean, like, it seemed fun in co-op.
It is horde survival. It's just that
You're using Mass Effect powers.
you're using Mass Effect powers, but also the general playstyle you do for people is weird. Like there's a weird learning to run in Mass Effect 3 is kind of, it can turn some people off. Because Mass Effect 3 is meant to be played kind of slowly and methodically, and they thought the multiplayer would be that, but you're with your friends. The best way to play it is very fast, hold A to run around corners. It sounds bad when I have to say you have to try to run around corners and not get stuck on cover. Or when you start sprinting in Mass Effect. It's like you're turning a boat, honestly. Like, just saying that will turn some people off, but like it's weirdly fun.
I can see that.
It's fun because you can play as a bunch of the different aliens. You can play a Krogan Vanguard. The Vanguards are the ones that have the biotic charge and can teleport to things and like basically football tackle them. You can be a Krogan, the giant lizard people, and do that.
Yeah.
Or you can play the Krogan with a giant hammer that he can.
Yeah, I've always wanted to play my war crazy space turtles.
Yeah, or there's also Batarians and Vorchas.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. Why am I talking about Mass Effect?
We all know the important thing about Mass Effect 3, and that's the fucking alien, right?
Oh,
you telling me you went? Oh yeah, you know it.
No, I don't get it. She's got tentacles for hair. Everyone's dumb.
You're here, folks. We're gonna be at the Area 51 raid.
I'm about to clap them alien cheeks or find a stand arrow.
Or die.
I guess my answer would be Mass Effect 3's multiplayer. If you updated it and didn't market it as just a multiplayer for a single player game and maybe made it like $20 on Steam or something, I think you could I think there's a market of people that would like something that's ultimately a horde survival game if it's just made really well. That's my answer, I guess.
All right. I think of my answer. Well, someone else who has an answer should probably come out first.
Devil May Cry as a visual novel series.
What?
Right.
Was that a thing?
No. The question is, if you could rebrand something as something else, what would you do?
Why would you rebrand Devil May Cry as a visual novel series?
For memes.
What, fucking Dante gets hit by a truck, and that truck was the only truck in the world that would actually kill him somehow?
Yeah, he gets isekai into the same world.
Yeah, he gets isekai into a different world and just literally kicks everyone's ass while being a fucking cocky asshole about it.
No. He literally comes back to life in the same world, but as a different person. But he's still Dante.
Vante.
I don't know. I didn't actually have an answer.
Well, mine already happened. You know, it was like Clone Wars at its own thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Honestly, I wish I could have a good version of Star Wars Rebels, please. That's not marketed towards kids.
Hey, no. Don't you like Ezra? I think that's the main character's name.
You fucking asshole. That's the answer I was going to go with, probably with the Rebels thing.
Well, we can talk about that right now.
Carlos, you basically already stated it. The problem is they can't decide whether they want to go super kiddie with it or try to appeal to the Clone Wars audience. So it would just be that they would just split that show into make a dumb kiddie version of it and one that could actually appeal to the Clone Wars.
What makes me so mad is that so as we all notice, right? Good Star Wars stuff comes from people who love Star Wars. Knights of the Old Republic and Clone Wars and a lot of other fan projects. Shoutouts to Republic Commando, still probably my favorite Star Wars game of all time.
Something like that will never get made again.
Stop, that hurts.
With Disney owning it, it'll never happen again.
You'll never wipe alien cuts from your visor again.
I'll never be racist towards aliens while shooting them with my brothers again.
I'm still upset Star Wars 1313 never happened.
That's probably one of the most upsetting. But like no, yeah, like fuck, man, now I'm upset. Like, because here's the thing, right? Like I said, the really good media from like the movies are great. Even the prequels, I love the prequels for what they are. I wouldn't say they're great movies, especially the first one, even though in my opinion the second one's way worse until the end.
I like episode 3.
Everyone likes episode 3. Episode 3 is like the best of the prequels.
I mean,
and we all know everything else about everyone's opinions here on Star Wars.
The prequels has one good character,
Obi-Wan.
The dead younglings.
The dead younglings. Oh, come on, Obi-Wan's great.
No,
I think we all love Obi-Wan because of meme potential, but honestly, he's pretty good.
I mean, good act. He was well acted. Yeah, I'm talking about the Emperor.
That too.
Oh yeah, Ian McKellen. He was great.
What did
He
you
was
just
fucking-
send me, Cable? God damn it.
No, Ian McKellen's pretty great. But yeah, no, it's just like you know, like you saw the Clone Wars, and it was like a war. Like you see, like, and they went hard into war themes, even for a kid show, because eventually the dude was like, you know, this isn't a kid show anymore. As like it got kind of darker and darker.
I've seen. I don't. Fear. Like I've seen. Like a lot of people think that the reason they went so hard on it was because the show kept getting canceled or almost canceled. They went super hard on the story, and now with Disney, of course, having boatloads of money for them, they just won't care anymore. That's because it's the same writers. Like it's.
No,
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure
and
it's the same writers.
And I'm pretty sure after the debacle that was like Rebels, they're going to do justice for Clone Wars or season 5, because it was a Siege of Mandalore. Hell fucking yeah, I'm ready. Soka's back, got her own fucking leech. Hell fucking yeah. We about to kill, we about to die. Are we gonna see a glimpse of Order 66? If they do, they got balls. If they don't, I understand.
I mean, from what I at least understand, there's a good rule of thumb to Rebels. The good parts are the ones with no Rebel specific characters.
There's some of the Rebel characters are all
No, I
right.
think people say, because I've never seen it. They say like Ezra's like mentor type character and his girlfriend, the Twi'lek.
They're
girlfriend.
awesome. They're
Those are the
awesome.
only
good.
2 good characters. Oh, well, and Rex. When Rex shows up, he's good. But yeah, those 3 characters are the only good ones.
But people like I've heard they really like the episodes where it's Darth Maul hunting down Obi-Wan.
No, here's the problem with. Okay, so let me explain. Right,
That episode could be so great if they didn't
But
try to
Ezra's there.
introduce. Yeah.
No, like, oh no, man. Like, I'm saying, like, if they made an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie, that's what it should be. Like that, because that should be like the accumulation of everything that Obi-Wan went through. Because that's so good. Because when Darth Maul came back, everyone's like, oh yeah, of course he's alive again, because they didn't really kill him off in the Clone Wars. And like the things that was cool for a second, except Ezra is a fucking horrible game. All right, so I know why you don't like Eren from fucking Attack on Titan, right, Monroe?
Yeah.
Now imagine Eren, but as a dumb Jedi, he doesn't get any smarter, and he doesn't mature
he
to
cuts
the
his
people,
hair,
and he doesn't mature to the fact that he's in a war,
Yeah.
and
Oh
accepts
my
and
God.
accepts that he has to accept that sometimes his life is more important, but live with that burden. No, fuck that. I'm a cool Jedi.
Should I be good or should I be bad? Let me ask myself that
I just
every
remembered-
single episode.
I just remembered that Rebels has a character Sabine. The ultimate like Tumblr self-insert.
That's a good description.
Like a cool
Yeah.
16-year-old girl with cool multicolored hair, and she's actually got a Mandalorian helmet, so she's got a lightsaber, but only she can use the lightsaber, it's the Asian lightsaber.
Hey, you want to know how to make a good, strong female character that's young? Mikasa.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
don't
Mikasa's
have to-
fucking rad.
You don't have to give a young girl a Mandalorian jetpack and the cool lightsaber and say, hey, remember Boba Fett?
No, you know what you do? You give her a
Boba Fett.
fucking scarf and a 3D maneuver gear.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Mikasa's rad. All right. But yeah, no, seriously. Back to what I was saying, right? So here's what the contrast I wanted from Rebels to Clone Wars. Clone Wars was all about the big open battles, trying to get planets and stuff like that. When if you actually like hear about the history of the Rebel Alliance and stuff, it's just literally guerrilla, like most of the time probably guerrilla warfare, except for Rogue One, which is like the actual like one of the few big open battles. So like what I wanted from Rebels was like what they hinted at in Rogue One. They weren't afraid to show. You know what I'm talking about, Carlos? How like the Rebels will do anything to win. Like they are considered terrorists. Some of them actually being terrorists.
That would actually be great. A show where it's from the clones' perspective, but the villains are the rebels because they're seen as terrorists. That
That would have been
That's
rad.
something
Like,
original Clone Wars would have absolutely done. They
No,
already.
yeah, that's
I mean,
like-
they had you follow that same squad of clone troopers too. That's a lot of people's favorite parts of original Clone Wars. That squad.
yeah.
absolutely.
How they
No.
how a literal like just 4 literal clones. There's nothing that should make them any different, and they basically, over the series of the show, become insane commandos.
Someone look up the voice actor for all the clones, because that dude deserves all the credit he can.
Dude, he fucking...
That man deserves all the credit he can. Someone look that up. Cable's looking it up now, I think. But really, that man is rad. Like, I'd go insane. Like, what's his name? Seth Rollins talks about him going insane because he does a lot of the voices in Rick and Morty by himself. So, like, I can't imagine how this dude did it and then does it so well. Are you guys both looking it up?
D. Bradley Baker, I think.
D. Bradley Baker, you deserve.
Wait.
Look.
No, yeah, that's the same one
No.
I found.
Is it?
Yeah. Clone
Clone
Troopers,
Wars
Captain
clones?
Rex, Commander Cody.
Okay.
Clones.
Okay, I got scared because it said Star Wars: The Clone Wars film first, but he was the voice of the clones on the TV series.
No, but like, yeah, that dude does. If you know, I have things to say about voice acting because voice acting, in my opinion, is also a form of acting. It should be recognized as much, but you know, but like, yeah, that dude deserves an Emmy. Like, well, not an Emmy, but like that dude deserves some type of
A
fucking
voicey.
award. A voicey, yes.
We should move on.
Because,
We've been
yeah.
talking about Clone Wars and Rebels for a while.
well, we fucking love it. It's pretty good.
Oh, dude, he was also Daffy Duck,
What's the next
Tasmanian
question?
Devil, and Bull in Space Jam.
What?
What?
Wait, he was
God.
Taz in Space Jam?
Yeah, and Daffy.
Oh my...
Oh my fucking
That's
god!
awesome.
That's awesome.
Question 4.
Now you see why voice acting's amazing.
That's some
All right.
fucking range. Okay.
That is a range. That man deserves credit. All right.
All right, question 4. What is the best video game movie? It doesn't have to be based on the game, but more so around games as a whole. So,
Okay.
example, Ready Player One would count, even though that's not specifically about a singular game.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, the thing is, most of them aren't really great, so I guess it's more of pick the one you
You know what?
can stomach
you know what can
watching.
Oh my god! Yep.
I mean, I kind of can think of it two ways. When he says best, I can think of, like, unironically, best watch gets the most things right. I'd have to say Detective Pikachu.
That's fair.
yeah. Honestly,
I mean, it gets a lot wrong, but also, like...
Ryan Reynolds is pretty good.
The voice acting is pretty good.
Well,
and
does it not have T-posing Wingles flying?
No, it does. Oh no! We're getting there again, are we?
We're not doing
No,
it.
I'm
We're
not doing it because it's 11:30.
It's an
Yeah,
11.
Leo's not here.
But basically, if I was just thinking of most unironic elements done correctly, like Detective Pikachu, even though I also like it ironically, like fucking, oh, you can fucking put a Pokemon soul in your... What the fuck? Stupid ass, dumbass, soul, whatever, I'm Mewtwo, fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Also-
usually how that goes.
Why did he use a fucking HTC Vive headband to control Mewtwo?
I don't.
Why was his body still vulnerable? He can put other people's bodies inside Pokemon. Why didn't he put his own body inside Mewtwo so he couldn't be separated?
I don't know. I never watched the movie.
I don't know what's
Anyway,
really-
anyway,
Okay,
Detective
think about
Pikachu, if I was saying that, but if I was saying the most fun that's, like, ironic, like, you could just watch it over and over. I have not watched many video game movies at all, and I'm trying to think of them.
Well, if it's based off of, or like if it's just about a general game idea, I do have one thing to say. I like Tron Legacy,
Okay.
even though a lot of people.
Oh, Tron.
Yeah, Tron Legacy is good. I don't know why a
forgot
lot of
about
people
Tron.
didn't like it when it came out.
The original Tron.
Did
But
you
yeah.
watch Tron Legacy, Carlos?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's
Tron
it's
Legacy's-
good. I just I
Yeah.
I don't know. It was all right to me. Like, I don't think it's bad or anything. The way some
No, it's
people
not
think it's
bad.
bad.
No.
Does
No, it's
anyone
not
have
bad.
any, like... Does anyone have any Uwe Boll movies that they just, like, enjoy laughing at?
Well, you can't say that or he'll box you really badly with no skill.
Dude, he will show up at your house.
And I will shoot him.
That man is insane.
Whatchamacallit? No, you know what's a movie that's actually just a video game movie, but good the way it's
What?
structured. People don't give enough credit to the Speed Racer movie. That movie's a lot better once you take in the
Oh my
context
God.
that they were really trying to do it like the old ass anime,
I
like from the
forgot.
fucking 50s. And once you get that context in, Speed Racer's a pretty good movie, actually.
I forgot the Speed Racer. There was a live action Speed Racer. That's
And
old.
like, no, yeah, like the one thing I can say about it was like that was kind of hard to watch was like since they had to CGI a lot of the the racing scenes because those impractically shaped cars and stuff like that. However, a lot of the times those CGI scenes look good. However, on the other times the camera would cut too much. And I get it, that's for budget restraints, but if it was made nowadays, it would be pretty good. But like I said, that movie's underrated. It's pretty good. Go watch Speed Racer.
Liam Neeson climbs fence from 18 different angles.
Oh yeah, no, it was kind of. It was not that, but it was like take turn. Now you're on the fourth. Like
Yeah.
you're on the last lap somehow.
Yeah, no, a movie has to try to get worse to have more takes than Liam Neeson climbing a fence in 18 different angles.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Um.
if I had to say
Yeah, no.
objective best, probably Detective Pikachu. And I don't have an ironic best because I haven't watched many Uwe Boll films. I've heard the Doom one is funny
Oh.
because it has The Rock in it.
I'm gonna say, even though it's they all have issues, especially this one. For something to just watch for just killing time or watch it just because of how stupid it is, Resident Evil Vendetta.
Yeah.
It's not a great movie.
I really
No.
can't sit through
But-
those. I just can't.
It's not the live action.
No, this is the 3D ones.
Yeah,
The
no,
Oh.
CGI one.
the
They're
live actions are
arguably worse.
garbage.
Oh my god,
They were
you
talking
showed me
about
that
those.
movie.
No. It's one of those things, if you watch it ironically, it's pretty good. But if you watch it
I
expecting
remember I-
something like perfect, like a really good story and shit, you just stop.
No.
Just play Resident
fine.
Evil at that point. Not 6. Which this one I think takes place after 6, but yeah.
Alright.
No, but like those movies are they're stupid good. Like, oh my god, the gun kata scenes are so fucking stupid, but you can't turn your eye away because of how stupid it looks.
Oh yeah.
Like, ever seen something so stupid that it's art?
No, it's
I
like
know
a
what my
train
answer for
wreck.
the next
like-
question
It's like a
is.
train wrecking into an orphanage. You don't
No,
want
it's
to
like
look at
watching
it,
a-
but you can't stop.
But then the
Yeah,
orphanage
sometimes-
keep dropping grenades on the road and killing civilians.
Yeah. And then you watch more.
And then the fucking head of the orphanage comes out to the fucking person who was conducting the train towards the orphanage, and they have a dumb gun kata battle scene.
Well, they can't hit each other like a foot away from each other. Oh my god.
to the point where they're running around in circles, shooting at each other like at their feet.
Watch Vendetta
Oh,
if you
man,
have
that's-
nothing better to do and want a good
It's
laugh.
funny. Also, if you were a fan of Rebecca, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she gets cucked hard.
Oh man, that's so creepy. Oh, all right. Enough of that. Question 5. What's something you don't like to enjoy talking
Wait, did
about?
Carlos get the answer?
No,
Wait,
number
Carlos,
5.
yeah.
Oh,
Wait, Carlos, did you get to answer?
I don't think I did. Honestly, I couldn't even think of anything. I think the closest movie that I didn't completely hate watching has anything video game would be Wreck-It Ralph. Like the first one is
Wreck-It Ralph totally counts.
Like, it's
No,
okay.
Fuck, we're stupid. Wreck-It Ralph counts.
I think it's a pretty fun movie. I haven't seen the second one, so I have no idea how that one is. But the
I've heard
first
it's
one is
worse.
I've heard it's worse too. But I haven't seen it, so I won't say. But the first one is it's fun. It's lighthearted enough and it's nice. Although we all know that the Messiah video game movies, Sonic the Hedgehog, will overtake all of them.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Shut the fuck
I don't
up.
know
If
what
I
you're
had
talking
if I had an
about.
actual answer, it's not Ari. I would say that old, whenever it came out, like late 90s or early 2000s Sonic the Hedgehog movie based on like Sonic CD. That was actually pretty good. Watching it back now, I mean the voice acting's pretty rough, but I mean for a Sonic movie, it was pretty good for what they did.
Alright. let's move on. Also, I changed my answer. The live-action Mario Bros. Movie. Anyway.
Bitch, I hate you.
Hmm.
I rented that
Luigi
and
Mario.
watched it.
Why?
This is back when I was a dumb. This is back when I was a dumb kid.
Oh God, yeah. I
So,
don't remember that time. So, what's something you
Question
don't
five.
like? Yeah, what's something you don't like but enjoy talking about?
Shut up, Mari. Should I go first?
Don't like. Oh boy, I have an answer.
I
too.
already
Go
know
ahead,
your
Monroe.
answer. It's gonna be The Last Jedi.
Hey, I have other things too. Epic and Fallout 76, but he already guessed those.
We've talked a lot about Epic, and I think we all share the same sentiments that we don't know what the fuck they're trying to do.
He put Anthem on this list. I think it's just kind of sad. Everyone stopped talking about Anthem really quickly because that's how fucking boring it was. The failure was that it's boring.
Yeah.
That's like really sad.
I really don't like talking about Konami. Okay, I was expecting my building to get a fucking firebombed again.
I don't want to joke about that. Konami will do it.
Yeah. Fucking like no, like I guess like unless you wanted to keep going, Monroe, because mine's gonna take a while.
Take a while. No, sum it up. We've talked about Konami before.
No, but like to me, it's just hurts. You know, it's kind of like you got the dog, then you handed it to me, and I've raised that dog all my life. And the person who gave the dog to me just came back and just stabbed it in the kidney, and then proceeded to like after like a month, even though paying for its hospital bills, just slit its throat.
Well, you can kind of. It doesn't hurt as much for me because I wasn't a Metal Gear fan or a Silent Hill fan.
No, I was a Metal Gear fan. I wasn't that big on
But
Silent Hill, but I was a huge Metal Gear
You
fan.
can kind of contextualize it by saying, all right, imagine current EA. Past EA didn't. No one really thought of the name EA and was like, oh yeah, these games, they're really tied to it. The closest was The Sims.
Yeah.
So imagine this, if EA only made The Sims, but everyone loved each entry. And then they said, instead of releasing a new Sims, here's an arcade game in this big city.
And that's different because
Also, hey, Sims director, you're maybe fired in a few months. We're going to keep you in hell limbo for a while.
Well, yeah, no, that's the difference. You can't really compare it to something like The Sims. I'm trying to think of the next Mass Effect. Here we go. You know, because it kind of rides on the same lines. Hey, Monroe, you really like Mass Effect, don't you? Beloved
Yeah,
series.
but that's a closer thing tied to BioWare than EA.
No, I'm using this as an example, right? Say Mass Effect kept going. It was pretty good, right? Even though some entries are rocky, right? Say they were like, oh, by the way, like even though this kind of happened. Oh, everyone at BioWare? Yeah, fired.
I mean, that did happen.
They're gone. They're gone.
Okay, a way to contextualize it. Imagine if the publisher
let me say this. Let me say one thing.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, you know what's going to happen to BioWare? Well, what's that? Well, we're going to put all our money that we had in our really good looking engine that we had for the last game, right? And everything that looks really good. Yeah, cool. We're going to make all these really good cutscenes. Yeah. It's a slot machine. In the middle of nowhere, fucking like in somewhere in Eastern Europe.
And also imagine BioWare and EA rolled into one. Like, the bad choices both developer and publisher made, but imagine that rolled into one entity. That's basically what Konami did with Silent Hill and Metal Gear.
And then proceeding with every other entry they like. Because I like Castlevania. I'm not a huge fan of it. And I'm like, I feel bad for Castlevania fans. I also feel bad for Silent Hill fans. And fuck. Like, actually, they're trying to come back with Contra 4. I mean, no, not Contra 4, the new Contra they're trying to release. I don't think people have it in their hearts to be like, I don't fucking trust you.
Like, you can say EA might be a worse game company only by volume because they just have a sheer amount of large, scummy things. Konami doesn't do as many things as large. They're just very oddly vindictive about everything they do.
Well, at least Castlevania.
Like, you know why EA's doing everything. EA wants more money. Konami.
I was saying, at least Castlevania fans are getting bloodstains, which, I mean, you know. That's good.
Yeah, I wish I can get my.
Silent Hill.
What's the difference between Metal? Well, yeah, Silent Hill's Death Stranding now. I feel like a lot of those concepts were they just overblew them for whatchamacallit for Death Stranding because it seems to be on the same premise of multiple dimensions, and they're using all the same actors and actresses they were going to use for Silent Hill and that. And Kojima was like, "All right, let's take this concept, just go crazy with it because we can't make Silent Hill anymore."
Yeah,
and I'm trying to think, man, like if fucking Castlevania got bloodstained, I can't wait for Metal Gear fans to get fucking, I don't know, wooden cart, some fucking Konami, Kojima just like releases and it's just Metal Gear, but like just things are mixed around and shit like that where it's legally distinct.
Blizzard, you're back.
Hold on. Do you think Hideo Kojima is copyrighted by Konami as a character? Do you think he can't put himself in a new game he makes?
That's kind of stupid, but that sounds like something Konami would do out of spite.
That sounds like something Konami would try.
You're not allowed to be in games anymore. Fuck what?
You're not allowed to make 3D likenesses of yourself.
I know something I hate more than Konami. Well, talking about Konami, but I enjoy talking about it. Driving people away from David Cage games.
No, buy them all. They're all wonderful. They're so
They're not.
perfect.
Shut the hell up. They got to you. Don't name it. He's got the gun to the back of your head.
Emotions coming out of Ethan Mars' voice when he screams.
So when's the Indigo Prophecy full LP?
Hey Monroe, you got it completely wrong. It's not even John, it's Jason.
No, he screams Sean at the end. You get to Sean at the end of the game.
Oh, with the fucking glitch where he keeps screaming Sean.
You can keep screaming at Sean's face as you're trying to pull him out of the water.
All right, yeah. But I've talked enough on my end. What do you guys say? What's something you hate but like to talk about?
Well, it doesn't even necessarily hate, just don't like. I guess for me it'd be the Sword and Shield stuff. Because I like Pokemon. I don't really like what they're doing with Sword and Shield. But I still like talking about it because it's Pokemon. I mean, that's kind of it.
Carlos.
I guess the closest thing would be, I guess it's sort of in the same role with Cable. Like, it's not that I necessarily hate them, but I guess in the same way you guys get really attached to anime, I get attached to like Cape shit. So I guess something I could say I really hate would be a lot of WB's recent choices with what they do with their like characters in both shows and movies, because it's just that. Because I think I talked about it earlier in this episode, but even then, I saw the first Titans show, and it was really a drag to get through. So it would just be that, just whatever the hell WB execs are deciding. Wait,
the Titans show? It actually came out? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Dude, it's been out. That's how bad that is. I forgot what game came out when like it was like, hey, it came out, and I was like, really? And it was like, yeah, it's been a week. And I'm like, wow, I don't fucking care. There's a lot of that.
I'm trying to actually.
There was a period in like there was a period in like 2008, early 2008, when a lot of games came out, and like me and you just didn't fucking care about what came out because it was just okay. When you're older, I feel like there are certain games that I will like to play more that are like, that's for me. That there is mine. I want to play that. Instead of compared to games that are like released to the general masses, that is like, oh, it's whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, literally, when watching E3 2018, I want to say, the moment I saw Devil May Cry 5 got announced, I was literally like, I don't care anymore. And they can announce anything. I don't give a shit. And it's like, really, Coby? Yeah, I'm not gonna buy anything else except that. Like, and I'm weird, and like Nero's like one of, if not like my favorite character of the DMC series. I love Dante and Virgil, but like I also like really like Nero. So like seeing him as the protagonist again, I was like, yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to talk about mine, because the biggest one's probably Last Jedi. But I'm just going to say, I don't... Look, love and hate are, like, two sides of the same coin, okay?
Uh-huh.
You love
But
to
I
hate
will
it.
say, I don't hate anyone involved in making it. I don't hate any of the actors, and I don't hate Ryan Johnson. In fact, I actually want him to get to direct and even possibly write the script for another film. Because that movie failed in ways I didn't think were possible. And I will say I would rather watch it 10 more times than watch like something generic boring. Thor Dark World, Captain Marvel, I'm trying to think of really just generic movies where it's just boring, blah, whatever.
I don't know if they've canceled it since then because of how it was received, but I know he was supposed to get like a full trilogy of Star Wars movies.
I would actually want to watch those. But
Look, right. The one thing I can say, right, as much as I want there to be an Old Republic, the way Star Wars is kind of going now, I'm kind of going, I don't want an Old Republic film. Please don't get near that. The Old Republic is like that era. Carlos knows because I was super disappointed when they announced the Old Republic and it was an MMO.
yeah,
And not
so
great
was
looking
I.
MMO either.
I
And it
am
was
bet
not.
I'm going to go on record right now. The Old Republic is going to go to D&D.
Please don't.
It's going to. Think about it. Really think about it.
Like you remember, like we saw all those trailers for the Old Republic, and then like I got because of those trailers for like the MMO. Those were almost two good CGI trailers for the Old Republic, especially that scene with the fucking Sith crashing in the fucking Jedi temple and like all the lightsabers ignite and they fucking fight.
By D&D, you mean the Game of Thrones writers, right?
Yeah,
Clarify.
I like because it would, at least from Disney's perspective, it would make sense. Oh, the guys who can write quote unquote write medieval stories. Let's give the stories of ancient times to them. Everybody will love it.
If they're good at adapting, if they're just good at adapting other works, sure, but they were good at adapting a book. They would have to adapt games, which is way harder.
And even then,
Yeah.
Disney doesn't want to adapt anything. Disney has flat out stated they want to like rewrite their own things, like anything of like they might take elements, but as far as story wise, they're gonna try to deviate away from it.
What
If you want
sucks?
to bring
Oh
back
no,
the
Lord
Clone Wars
Revan is a
people
cuck.
if you want to bring
God.
back the Clone Wars people and make like a series, like a fucking the Old Republic series, like Clone Wars, I would be all for that.
No, I'd be all for it if you whatchamacallit, I kind of wanted live action only because I know they could do it right. Because how do you do the Old Republic right? You literally take that era of when the Sith Empire came back, started fucking shit up, and just make a war show about it. Like that's kind of been like that's like my dream. Kind of like the Rogue One kind of gave me that, where I kind of wanted just just band of brothers, but Star Wars. Because we always see like Clone Wars also did that really well because we got to see that there's all these people changing the galaxy, rising an empire, overthrowing the Republic. What the fuck is the dude on the field doing other than getting shot and dying? Like that's what I wanted, and especially since the Old Republic era is fucking metal, and I think that's rad because like the scene from the really old like the Star Wars MMO, the Old Republic like CGI trailers. The one that really got me into watching the Old Republic was, of course, like with the Sith doing a sneak attack and wiping out the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. Not all of the Jedi, but just the Jedi Temple. Because, like, the moment they crashed into the Jedi Temple and they ignited the lightsabers in that ship, they all came out. And for, like, the first 20 seconds of that fight, there were no force powers. Because they just came out and they just fought. And it was a brutal... Like they fought as if it was like just an army, but armor's useless because you have a fucking lightsaber.
Yeah,
and I thought that was like like they still used like you can tell they're using the Force because they were doing acrobatics and stuff. But like no, it was like that was the days when like a Jedi wasn't all superhuman because the Sith were just a amount in numbers. and they were fucking shit up. And I thought that was like the raddest thing ever. Like that's all I want. Like I don't want over the top mysticism about the Force and stuff. I want to see like how the Jedi were being used as they were back then during the Old Republic era as like warriors back then. Like warriors, like when they were like just warriors, not just peaceful monks. That and like as much as I love the clones, I wanted to see like how the regular Republic troops fought. Because back then they were like, we'll take anyone we need right now, please. We need help. We're kind of getting fucked on both ends.
Yeah.
I think we have one last question.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
All right. Question 6. What's something you want to do an LP on, but no one is willing to join or watch it with you? And he's crying about Gravity Rush.
And Gravity Rush is fun, but that is kind of, well, I wouldn't say that's LP cancer, but that's a game you stream more than LP.
Yeah. Also, we don't
I can
have
see
a
that.
way to play it right now.
Yeah, we're fucking broke, Erwin. I'm sorry. You have high expectations of, thank you, but we're broke. LP that I would like to do that no one else would join me on. Just trying to get Michael to do that Kiwami 2 LP with me.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's for it. It's just a matter of finding the time for it.
Yeah, it's mostly just time constraints. Like, Carlos, what is something like? What's a game that you want? Well, I guess we played the game that you would have been down to play, and that was Arkham Asylum. So I guess we got that off for you.
Well, I don't know how much as the not willing. I just know that not a lot of people talk about it, at least as far as around me. But an LP that I really want to do is the Hotline Miami games, because I really love that like old 80s retro style game, and they're really fun.
That's fine. If not an LP, we can do a one-off of it, and that, like like we did a fucking 2-hour-long one-off of fucking Sleeping Dogs. I'm pretty sure we can do a long one-off of goddamn like Hotline Miami.
Yeah, or even
because it's pretty short.
Or I know people actually did like this game, or even Cuphead. I really like that game too.
Oh yeah, no, that would be that's
I don't
something
think I'd
we
want
stream.
to
I feel
LP that.
No, not
That's
an LP,
something
but
we
like
stream.
we said.
Yeah, like a stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like a one-off or a stream. I feel like a stream would be great because then you can just see us like struggle and throw controllers. Scream.
Beat each other.
Yeah.
I don't know
All
if
for
I
fun.
get to have an opinion for this one.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, you
We do an
can if
LP.
you want.
I'm gonna be
I would
recording our
want to
salt
play
match.
weird games. Not weird. I mean, I like just listening to Blake Gripes' art gripe stuff.
Why don't you do
So
an art grapes?
I mean, man, maybe eventually. But what I was thinking, I would play games where I could basically just take that excuse to talk about whatever.
That's kind of what we're doing now.
I'd play like Killing Floor 2 or something, because I'm weird and I like horde survival.
No, that's fine. Horde survival is fun done right.
Yeah, I mean KF2 does a pretty good job of it. It's just the biggest design problem I have with it is a lot of classes. I mean, it's kind of a duh thing, but a lot of the classes are they really pop off at max level. They get their final like Z time perk.
Yeah.
And it's just that you can play the hardest difficulty, Hell on Earth, before you hit 25, but you will really be missing, for a lot of the classes, you'll be missing a key part of your role before that.
I think when me and Cable were like, the time when me and Cable were really playing Killing Floor, we were joining those servers that had like 10 people playing Hell on Earth, and that was really fucking fun.
No, yeah, also like extended servers like that, where it's like 10 or 16 people. Yeah, those are fun. But yeah, I could play like that. I don't know.
What about you, Cable?
Probably either Monster Hunter World or Nier Automata.
I would totally play Monster Hunter World with you.
I'd play Nier.
Yeah. I mean, I know we would, but it's just
be there with us.
Nier would be slightly easier to LP than Monster Hunter, just because of the way Monster Hunter works.
Yeah, that would be more like streams.
Yeah, Nier would just be long. Would be the worst thing about Nier.
Yeah, with Monster Hunter, we'd probably just basically have like loose goals of like equipment or whatever, and then like it might even be something you'd want to cut down in editing, but I don't know.
Yeah, because I was thinking
Yeah,
that.
like I said, that's something we just stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we can stream us just doing like AT monsters or something and hating each other.
And throwing the control, yeah.
Oh no, AT Nergigante dive bomb. We all died.
Yeah, no, that thing is a hitbox.
It gets worse in the AT apparently.
I can't really think of a game that I would like to do an LP on. Well, it's not really an LP, but I want us to get our version of a brawl in. Not a brawl, but like just a Friday night fights or Friday night fisticuffs where we don't always have to play fighting games, but we could just play something where we're all versus each other. Because I know that's going to be funny. Like Mario Kart or Mario Party or Monopoly. Fuck it.
Yeah. No, Uno. We just
I'll
never stop
absolutely
playing.
play Monopoly.
Oh, the Uno with the dumb rules like they did on Repeat that one time.
Oh. We probably shouldn't do that. Or if we do, we
Be
need
there
to
for-
not max the score.
Be there for like 2 hours. Jeez.
Ugh. For lucky.
Yeah. Wait, Carlos already answered. I forgot with Hotline Miami. Like I said, like it's just really right now time constraints, and some of us being farther away from the other.
Yeah.
But I would like to sit down and play one fighting games or just a versus game, because we don't even have to do that. Because my plan was I would love to do like a quote unquote I haven't come up with a name of it yet because we're still working on it. I would like to do something like a LAN party. And the first game we would definitely play was Halo Combat Evolved. Like no questions asked. That was going to be the first one. We're getting
Oh
like
my
the old
God.
song. No, I
That's
got it.
taking me back.
Halo 2.
I'm
We
just
gotta figure out how to-
remembering the Halo Combat Evolved fucking EXE everyone had on a flash drive, and we would just fucking play it at any
Oh, yeah.
goddamn class that had a computer.
Yeah, that was the best.
It just spread around naturally. Like maybe one or two people found it, and then it would just be like, "Hey, can you put it on this?" And it's like a fucking 20-second transfer because the game is tiny.
What about you, Carlos? How do you feel about? Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, how do you feel about doing the LAN party thing? The first game we play is Combat Evolved.
Yeah, I mean, we can give it a try.
And there's going to be a lot of salt. I'm going to say that now because we got to do it. If we're going to do something like this, we got to go raw. Not too raw. Except Michael's going to probably go super raw because he can go raw.
I'm going to try to get an aimbot to run. That's the
No, I'm not-
classic.
No, I'm not getting an aimbot to run.
Someone actually got an aimbot in our
Oh,
fucking LAN parties in high school and middle school.
who
Someone
I think it
actually
is.
got an aimbot. I don't know who started it because it spread around too.
God.
Someone got an aimbot for fucking Halo Combat Evolved, and
I remember they were trying to get me into StarCraft, but I did not like RTS. I understand the appeal of StarCraft, but I could not get into StarCraft, sadly.
yeah, StarCraft's a pretty shitty game, right, Mari?
I like StarCraft.
It's impossible to offend you. Ageos Part 2 sucks, Mari.
Don't bully me.
I was waiting for the slap. You take that back.
No, he's very, very non-violent.
But yeah, that's probably mine. Just like a LAN party thing. Because I know, you remember the days when we used to spend the night at Cable's house, or like, and then we would just play Modern Warfare 1. That was probably the one that caused the most rage. Modern
Yep.
Warfare 2, understandable. That game was barely running. Modern Warfare 1, on the other hand, where every gun was, they had the philosophy back then with Modern Warfare 1. Nothing's broken if everything's broken.
Pick your laser.
Fucking shotgun from across the map. Bullshit. I'm still upset.
I would absolutely play old Call of Duties with you guys, even if it's not a LAN party. I think that would be fun to watch.
That was like considered LAN parties. We would do like, first, if it's something like a shooter, first to like to win 3 matches in a row, or if it's something like Mario Party, whoever just wins that night, because fuck trying to do that all night. Fighting games, do a round robin tournament.
Yeah, I'd have to. we could do a private lobby for Modern Warfare 2, do like 2v2s or 3v3s or something, depending on how many
No,
people
free
we
for
have.
all. It's gotta be free for all.
Free
The issue is
It's gotta be.
we need to wait for Carlos to get his computer situation sorted out, and then we have to figure out what to do with Michael.
Yeah.
Because Michael does not like computers.
Nope. I don't think computers like him either.
Ah, no, that's me. Kind of surprised this thing's still running.
We can get an emulator and do Mario Party, and that can be the first one, and that's gonna be raging. Oh
yeah,
man,
that's not hard. The only thing with that is just getting everyone together. It's for the things like Modern Warfare and stuff like that.
God, fucking starting off strong. Our first LAN party, Third Strike. No, our first LAN party, Marvel 3. You just see me come in like fucking tank top.
No, Marvel
shirt,
2.
Shirt. Oh no, not Marvel.
No,
2.
no. You know what?
Too
To throw everyone off, Marvel 1.
That's actually a fair game though.
Yeah, that's to throw everyone off.
It's got to be Marvel 2 or Marvel 3. If it's either Marvel 2 or Marvel 3, I don't know, man. I'd say Marvel 3 because Marvel 2 is weird to play.
Yeah.
And that I don't think there's a PC version we can all get, or one of us get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was typing in Marvel on my fucking PC, and it automatically fucking fucking autofilled it to Marvel, like MAHVEL.
Dude, we can fucking play Guilty Gear XX Accent Core plus R.
God.
I play Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Oh no, Dark
What do you mean?
Side
That's just-
Phil.
God. Oh. I would like to do a. I was also gonna do a fighting games tutorial for the channel too. Binging with Babish. I was gonna do combos with Coby in the same fucking vein and everything.
Okay.
No, I don't make fighting game tutorials. Everyone will hate you.
I'm trying to think if someone actually made fun. Come on, everyone loves you want to learn how to do a fucking infinite guy. All right, I think that's it with questions.
Yep.
It is 12 in the morning. Do we still want to try to do this fucking Cowboy Bebop spoiler cast?
No.
That's fair.
I've got to be up at like 6.
You guys want to see some
How about-
furry porn?
No.
We should at least next week, like I said, get all our thoughts out on specific episodes and themes of it because
Yeah.
I do want to talk about it.
Or we could do it
Is
as
that fine with you, Carlos?
I mean, we can also do like a let's play in another game and do that or something.
Yeah, true.
well, we can also do the Cowboy Bebop thing just as a separate video.
Yeah.
That's true. We
That
could
way-
just like have
that
a
way-
video just talking about it.
Yeah, that way people don't want to be spoiled. They just not watch the video. Make it
You know, like
easy.
most of the things are spoiled. in this.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to actually listen to this whole thing to fix it. I'm kind of worried if this is even gonna get out in time tomorrow.
Just like the whole thing is just like, just don't listen to this.
Just I'll send the video to private. There we go.
God.
Like 25 people will be spoiled.
That doesn't.
All right.
You
I
look
think we're
at
good.
Fucking furry. God damn it.
What?
Okay, let's call it here before Monroe gets real
Are you
weird.
surprised? I'm not surprised, but I'm still disappointed.
That's understandable. All right,
I'm
well,
tired and we're ending the podcast.
Just go fuck your boyfriend.
Okay.
I didn't mean
Well-
like, oh, God damn it. All right, goodbye.
good night,
Goodbye.
everyone.
Bye.
Morning, afternoon, whenever you're listening to this.
Eventually I'll link my FA to my Twitter.
Oh, please stop
Oh,
it there.
fuck. We're not gonna link our Twitters.
Oh, fuck. Whatever. Check in the description for our Twitters. Doesn't matter who fucking follows us anyways.
Check in the
Bye-bye.
description for my Twitter. Also follow Tarhead. He's actually a good artist.
I'm
and not
sorry,
even
that sounds like a
furry.
racial slur.
It might be. Actually.
Goodbye, everyone.